คือว่าก่อนUh-oh, Mama. My baby Yin. Yin at not go. Yin at not. That you baby. That you snuggle. Hmm? Berlin. Món ban nâng snake. Outfit nâng á. Câu nâng á. That you đấy. That you đấy. My wife say, no, I never joke like this. Me either. Just send to my people. Uh-oh. Dễ ơi bà lên thảo những một phong khi là anh cầu này này cầu anh này mà khi thế yeah, it is Sharon.
What's up, Gasol?
Hey, what's going on, guys? I was like, oh, I better take them to Zoom because the more I explain, the more they confused.
Okay.
I say, oh my goodness. I say, oh, we're not in sync here. I need some snuggle. Hold on. Honey, get that mute. I want you to kind of want it. Why not? I'm just kidding, girl. I'm not putting you. I'm not putting mute. Don't worry, okay? Love you. I love my baby. Okay.
I'm here.
Hey guys.
Hey.
Let's see, where am I at? Hi, Monkey. Say hi to everybody because he's a snuggle bunny.
Hi, Snuggle Bunny. Good morning,
Yeah.
Grandma.
Hi, Slave Monkey. So hi to you, baby.
It's just sharing for right now. Good morning.
What is it, Cone? You need some love? Can I kiss you now? You better be nice to me, Cone. Yeah, you better be nice. Because you know what I want. I want kisses. Nothing but kisses every day from my baby.
Good morning, Monica.
Hey, good morning, Sharon.
Take it.
Hi, Monica. Hi, Sharon.
Hey.
Hi, Michael.
Hey, Michael.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Okay.
I'm glad you're here. Oh, man.
I'm glad. The pimping is back. I
spoke too soon.
Well, I mean, like, I mirror everything like in Living Color. That's what people don't realize. You know, remember in the show A Living Color, right? You have different characteristics that represent different zodiac personality. You have Jim Carrey, you have Dwayne, you have, you know, both female, Jennifer Lopez, all that kind of stuff. Now they make it big. So I make the community represent the universe in the micro aspect, you know, like that too. Each of us represent a different aspect. Some is black hole, some is nebula, some is galaxy, some is different star system, you know, and then we mix together to form a beautiful, different perspective of the same thing. And that's what I do. And that's why I re-record things, because people can go back into recording and review and try to take different aspects. You know? Hold on. I want to say at the same time, I'm trying to. Well, I mean, like, I characteristic that represent different zodiac personality. You have Jim Carrey, you have Dwayne, you have, you know, people like Jennifer Lopez, all that stuff. Now they make it big. Okay. Now we can talk. Okay. Okay, the question to answer is, who is teaching? Well, you are the teacher now. You are graduated. You know the method already. You know how to become invisible. You know how to do levitation, and you can train together because training is your culture. Training is your super soldier program. What what is super soldier? You training to be more of yourself because you are body, emotion, and mind and spirit. Does that make sense now? So you're training to use your light body. That's why we say the light body is who you are. Your body is who you are, your mind is who you are, your emotion who you are, and your spirit is who you are. So we are training because that's a culture. We train to prepare to always be yourself at all times. You can't be nobody else but yourself. Does that make sense now? So when I rotate, because you gotta look up to me. You see how I do it now. It's time for you to look up to yourself and to each other and rotate out. Now I move on to a like reviewing level. You are maintaining the training level, and then you guys will start rotate, too, and I will rotate again. We rotate like I don't know how to explain it, but we rotating so other can have a chance to come teach you, so they can have the experience. Does that make sense now?
It does, but it wasn't communicated in that way. So how it was communicated to me, and Sharon and Carlos can jump in, was that you needed a break to be with your family and just some downtime, so that we were going to be temporarily replacing your training with the training. So my
That,
thing is, it's
that, that,
not
that is true also. You're not wrong on that. Because
okay.
allow me to take a break from that so I can rotate myself to the morning review to focus on answering question, a methodology, that to create clarity. See, because you gotta look at how boot camp is set up, you know. Then you see the master sergeant is always there as a symbol, encouragement, while the staff sergeant know what to do, get everyone, and then pretend the staff sergeant need a vacation or getting sick. The master sergeant, but then the staff sergeant, you know, can take over. Does that make sense? And playing that role while the master sergeant get all in all, burn out, people get burned out, and then the new role, the new master sergeant, which is you guys, can recruit others into staff sergeant, and you rotate yourself up to move whatever you can observe from the floor. We rotate, everyone have a chance to become the staff sergeant, the master sergeant. And that because to create equality. Remember that? That's a goal, equality. So everyone gotta have equal experience in one form or another. So in case
I mean, I hear what you're saying, Console, and I agree. But in military, they give you a training end date. So you know that you're not going to be in boot camp forever. You have a 6-week, 8-week training course, and then you
that's
graduate
absolutely
it up or you
that,
graduate out. We never
yes,
got that. So that's
That
the
is
thing that I'm
correct.
talking about. We don't have a schedule, and it's something that is causing a bit of confusion because we have people that have YouTube accounts that are doing training sessions that are posting to YouTube, and I'm not quite sure if I got the direction that that's what was supposed to be happening. I thought everything was coming from you. So my thing is, I don't know what the structure is. I'm asking for clarification on what it is that you envision this to be,
I'm
because
glad
it's not
I'm
sustainable.
I'm glad we bring this up. As for touring at LT doing a midnight train, that's something that them two came together and came up. I don't censor that. I
No,
think
I'm not talking about censoring it. And I'm the one who suggested that the West Coast crew do a later night session to accommodate the people who are overseas. So I'm
yes,
the
yes.
one who came up with that. So I'm
Oh,
not
see, that's
I'm not
amazing.
concessing that. What I'm saying is we're not doing training if everybody's graduated. We're practicing. So
Yes,
let's not call it training because you are the teacher and you're the trainer. We're just
okay.
helping people practice. And
Yes,
I'm
yes.
okay with practice sessions. I'm not okay with training.
Okay, and that's the case.
Yeah.
Let's change the vocabulary a little bit to accommodate because I want to call it like you go into the workout, the gym, right? Where everyone know what to do, but you have to a place that we all practice, to fulfill that super soldier. training or super soldier, SSP super soldier practicing. How's that? We practice to sharpen ourselves.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine. I think it needs to be communicated to all of your quote unquote instructors.
Okay, I mean, I apologize because I didn't make it clear because I wasn't clear with the vocabulary. In other words, I lack the ability to define myself in that vocabulary. That's my
Okay.
fault. English as second level, second level English as second language.
Can I pipe in just a minute?
Yes, yes,
Hey,
you can
I
jump
think,
in.
I think once you guys have set up the bylaws and put things in writing, then you guys go by the processes and policies.
Okay, I need a
Stuff
favor
in
from all of you.
writing. Everybody,
You're breaking up, Monique.
Monique,
Should this be on YouTube?
okay,
yes.
I'm done. That's all I'm saying, because I work with policies and procedures
Okay, I
and
did create, I did
internal
create a
operating
structure.
procedures, and you have to have those in place. So,
Yes, I did create a general procedure as for the structure, like Unimetric, Raymond and me, the both king and queen, and then there's the council, and then there's different officer ranking, under the council. And then there is cadet and whatever, and then the potential. I wrote that structure down. But as for ascending each member, that's up to you guys to ascend different people to different level. Does that make sense? So I relinquish my ability to appoint people because now it's up to the council member. And that's what the structure I wrote. But as for other structure, that's what I need your help in, from all of you. If you write the structure, but the goal is to make everything equal, where everyone have equal experience. They have experience being teacher, they have experience being master sergeant, have experience being, like to, practically speaking, we are doing practice, because it's part of the community because we play together. But now I do apologize in my mind, I thought the word training and practice mean the same thing. So I didn't know can it mean a different thing when it get down to the nitty and gritty, that's what it is. But I meant to say, anyone can lead the practice. Anyone that know how to do it can lead the practice because you gotta have someone to lead it. Does that make sense? Any one of you can lead it if you choose. And graduation, yes, you're right. Training should be 6 weeks. That should be it. Then every one of you should know. Matter of fact, in 1 week, all of you know the method already. 7 days. But I just say 6 weeks because in military term, if I'm wrong, let me know. Is this going to be like 30-day boot camp training? Am I wrong?
It's usually 6 weeks, 6 to 8
Yeah.
weeks, depending on what it
Okay.
is. But
Yes.
yeah, so I mean, I'm with you, Monique. None of that stuff is kind of like written down, and I don't know if it's something that probably will be written down because it's very organic.
Mhm.
And you guys can pipe in if you like, but
If you write something down, all of you, just put it on, send it to me, and I will put it in the book. Because next week the publisher just sending me, so I can add to it, and that's be final. It'll be published in the book by next week. Next week he's sending me a book review, and then I can add stuff to it as the final ad. So if you,
well, this would be a full-fledged book, Casol, on how to like go from what you teach to practicing it and forming a group and a community outside of you being the teacher. So this is a
exactly,
whole different, yeah, that would be a completely different book. But I think Monique was talking about like standard operating procedures that companies and organizations have, how you operate X, Y, and Z. And I was just saying, I think what we have right now is very organic. But
is
what would be nice is if we had a sign up sheet for people who want to sign up and lead a practice session, and then come up with days that we're actually going to have a practice session, and then come up with time. So
Yeah.
can we do that?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
And then if you put that into like, a paragraph, I guess generally it just give a simple structure. I can add a simple structure into our book for publishing it just to give us, a general idea to to new people, because you're right. I only give the structure for the community, but in practice wise, no, I didn't create that structure. That's just like you say, it's organic. We making up as we go along, but trying to apply military base, basic, as best as we can, because my military training is wasn't from the future. So they told me they've been using the same structure as in the ancestor, which is people in this time. It was the same structure they use in the future, several million a year from now. They're still using the same structure. I thought, or maybe it's still using the same structure. So I didn't know much. That's why I brought in like different people who've been in the military. They can compare note and edit it as we go, you know.
Okay, so it's okay for me to make an announcement in the
Yeah.
group?
Yes, because
Okay.
I just want to do the reviewing class now. As for the practice thing and stuff who's lead, I really don't care, because I want to leave that up to you, because I want to create self-sufficient people, and any one of us can become leader of the practice. It doesn't matter, have to be you all the time, post all the time. Any one of you can be Monique, can be uh Kalila Line, can be Sharon, can be Mohammed, mean Ahmed, Ahmed mean best friend, that's what I mean. Ahmed mean best friend. That's what mean Cambodia. Okay, it can be leisure, it can be yeah, it can be so thankful. But I believe that no one person should ever lead, but can be two or three together. So you know what? Not everyone can lead by themselves, because we all forget stuff. We know what we're doing, but when you actually lead, you get nervous, you get forgetfulness. It happened to everyone, not just only you, me too. Does that make sense? So at least at least two or three people should always lead the practice. Doesn't matter who. Does that make sense?
I don't know if that's sustainable. It makes sense, but I don't know if you're going to be able. What's not sustainable is your Friday through Monday plus all the other practice sessions that we've been doing. So I think we've been doing 7 days a week for Sharon, myself, Torrin, and Carlos and LT. That's not sustainable. So I guess Sharon, Torrin, myself, and Carlos need to get together and say, how are we going to divvy this up? And what it's going to look like, because I don't want to confuse people and have people vying to be in one session and then not another session, and people have to watch multiple sessions, when they only had to watch one before. Nobody has time for all of that. If things are picking up,
Exactly.
people have got to go back to work. They got family responsibilities,
Exactly.
whatever. So we got to come up with something that's sustainable for the group, and it doesn't overwhelm not only your instructors, but the people who are trying to practice.
I think, like you said, it should be a schedule or
Yes.
something. Yes, some kind of schedule meeting, and that's why we have the Telegram group. People can say that, hey, if you want to practice with, you talk among the leader first, instructor. Hey, you like this week? Who you want to take the morning? Who want to take the evening? You give a structure, a schedule in a Telegram, right? Telling everyone, okay, in the morning you meet with Kosal. He will review the method. So who wants to listen to him? Fine. Now on the evening, not Sharon, but Monica and Carlos, we take the evening at the lead, and who want to do midnight, you can do it with Sharon and Torrin, IoT, stuff like that. So we have this day, then people can pick and choose. Does that make sense? Don't overwhelm. You don't have to do one person, one group do 7 days. Let other people do it, like rotate them out, meaning, hey, I can do this week for this day. Hey, I can do the other week for this day, You just make some kind of schedule, but the schedule is fluid. I mean, the fluid, fluid meaning something can come up. So it's sometimes certain thing has to be canceled, the leadership got to be canceled, another person can say, no, Monica couldn't make it today. She got something to do. It was unexpected. So then someone said, well, I take over like that. So you see, because everyone's going to know the same thing. So it's called fluid dynamic. Yes, our community is fluid dynamic.
No, I because I need to plug my phone in. Oh, I'm right in the back. Can I plug it?
Yeah, you can plug in the pimp phone, so you can do a pimp thing, So yeah, so I leave this up to the people who want the structure because I'm like LT. I create structure, I walk through everything, then I just remove myself from the front stage, just move to an aspect that I want to be more to make it clear as for instruction method why, like the morning class talk, and we do only food manifestation, water changing. That's good enough because that's the most advanced superpower in the universe is the food and the water for us to conquer a stomach. To me, that's the most powerful practice of all is to conquer your stomach. And I know if you eat manifested food, I know your light body become powerful and have enough strength now to change your physical body into life. So that is the secret right there. It's the manifested food and water that you eat. And that's what gives you great power. The more you eat, well, don't get me wrong, don't eat too much of it, or it will hurt your stomach. Like anything else, too much can harm you. Does that make sense? Eat enough, balance. I learned the hard way. I came greedy, too greedy. I started manifest 5,000 of manifested food, and my stomach was hurting. And I was like, oh, I have to fall asleep. Then I feel better in the morning. I learned. So I made it 2,500. That's a bad idea too. Then I make it like, okay, 1,000. Okay, I can handle that. So I learned my lesson. So. Okay, back to the subject at hand. Monica, Carlos,
Yes.
Sharon, LT, even Torin, what do you guys want to do? Now you guys are in charge. How do you want to set this up?
All right, well, I'm gonna throw out my idea because I'm hoping it's sustainable, is to have the community pick the number of days that they would like to practice, not train because we're practicing, because we've all graduated.
Yes.
And then from that practice, have people sign up to lead a practice session. And then either myself, Carlos, Sharon, Torn, or LT should be present at one of those practice sessions. So if we choose 3 days out of the week that we practice, then at least one of the Council of 12 need to be at that practice session, not all of the Council of 12. And I don't think that having different day and night sessions is helpful. But if the council wants to do a particular session, then they can schedule for whatever time they want. Whoever's leading that practice can schedule for whatever time that they want. And then those people can join based on that time. So I don't know, Sharon and Carlos.
Yeah, yes, I agree. That sounds good because like I was sharing with my comrades that I was feeling tired because 7 days is a lot. Monica and Carlos do.
Oh, I told Carlos I wasn't doing 7 days.
Yeah, I can't do. It's tiring. It's really tiring. So
yeah, that was just for this week. This week was like Consol had said, he was going to take a break, and we're expecting him to come back, and we're trying to be helpful. So now, since we're running a show, we have to restructure everything, come up with bylaws and all that. Step at a time.
Carlos, that.
No,
Okay.
he said it's a group. Everybody steps up and help. I like the rotation. We'll just facilitate the rotation.
We're going organic. No bylaws, no SOPs, none of that.
Okay.
Because I think it ties each group.
We'll keep it organic then.
Organic.
We can also do some discussion tonight on Zoom, so doing a regular training. Start discussing those issues tonight if you'd like, during our regular hours.
Yeah, and that way we can give Consol back his morning session to review. Consol, do you have any new people that have gotten Q6s that we need to invite to the group?
Well,
pay for deposit?
I do want to say that after today, there is still more people that is free can come in. They won't have, if they want to come in, they have to have a deposit for the Q6. They're trying to get in, they can come in. Mohammed only have $100 left. Then I will send him a Q6 device. So just be aware, I have his friend and stuff been helping him. And I'm going to make him earn it every step of the way. This is my way of showing me, prove it to me that you truly want this. It's like that. And he's proving it little by little. He got some of his friends to donate. And I even did promotion for the group member to donate, I want to say that Kali Lane, I think, Kalia, the unicorn girl or something.
Yeah. Huh?
The unicorn lady, the one that
Oh,
wears
Carlene.
Carlene.
Carlene. She been adding to her thing through the Cash App. She been trying, I'm seeing, see, because for me, and I do you agree if you gotta look at from the teacher point of view, how hungry do they want this? So it will make them go through it. Does that make sense? Stuff that I was taught. I'm sorry, it's too much noise.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, thank you.
So
I make people
just for clarity, Kasol,
yes.
those with a Q6 device, are they doing practice, or those with a Q6 device and a deposit are doing practice?
The one with the deposit and Q6 device are welcome because
Okay,
I'm
got
making it flexible because this is a $15,000 course, and I decided to go ahead and throw in a $15,000 course to those who do a deposit for the Q or toward a Q6 device. That means if you have a Q6 device, you did the password, you are welcome to the training because I'm making it flexible without violating their rule,
Okay. No worries. I just wanted to make sure.
Yes. And Cosmic Friend, Amont, your friend Mariana, after today, she is not no longer she got to do a deposit of something to be part of
Okay.
it. You
Got
okay, you come in anytime because you're already there. But you just need
Yeah.
$100 more for me to send your Q6, and that's it. And you will see it's different when you talk to this device, it imprint onto you. You start having ability instantly. It's your
Yeah, of
spirit
course.
to gravitate with it. It's amazing stuff. I mean,
Um,
trust me, the stuff I say sound like science fiction, SF, but do not think SF is fiction. It's science fact. SF, you see? It's all about words.
yeah. It was science fiction
Good,
before
good.
I try it, but now I have experience with it myself, so
Mhm.
I understand.
And so do you see now? All of you are in charge of community. And it's no longer me. I may start the bullshit, now become the super bullshit.
Yeah.
Mhm. What's BS stand for? Some you call bullshit. You can call BS can stand for brilliant singularity or brilliant stuff. See, any way you want it. Acronym is interchangeable. Does that make sense? It can be bad or good depending what you want. It's all the same.
Mm.
Like CIA, Central Intelligence Agency, can be consciousness intelligent agency. See? Mhm. FBI stand for Federal Bureau of Investigation, stand for Federation of, Brilliant Intelligence. Do you like the way I do things? So it's all whatever you want it to be. It's your definition of it.
Thank you.
You are co-creative. Beauty is in the Baha'i. Beauty or meaningful is in the eye of the beholder.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's true.
Your art can be interpreted as mumbo jumbo, or it can be interpreted as meaningful.
Exactly. I know.
I can read your art just fine because I was trained to read symbolism. Symbolism is the language of the SC. Some people call subconscious mind, some people call superconscious mind. Superconscious, like whatever you want. You see how I'm showing you? It's whatever you want. It's up to you. Quantum physics 101. The observer co-create anything he wants. Just like that white boy and I got into it. I told him I'm gonna chop his head off if I see him live in California. He did a debate with me. And he hated me and I super hated him, I'm not about living life. I'm all about myself,
You too, have a great weekend.
And I'll be super selfish too, because as I said before, I'm at war with the white people at all time. And why? Because I'm a super prejudiced, racist motherfucker that ever walked on the earth. I believe in one thing. The white people, this is us. This is you and me and everyone out right here. White people think they're right there. This shit don't smell. I disagree with that. I'm saying we are equal. But when they see we think this way, they get spooked and they start acting up like a fool. So they start coming, there's something start to take over the body. It's called unequality. Does that make sense? As long as they believe unequality, they always gonna be my enemy. And you do agree too, because you guys feel the same way as I feel. You know deep inside you are war with the white people because the white people thinking like this.
Hello, how can we help you? How you doing?
You see, this is them, this is us, this is how they think. But we don't agree with this thinking. We agree with this thinking.
It's in this building,
It's in this building.
but they're not in, they are working from home.
I don't hear anything.
I am not below you, you're not below me.
Hey, Carlos, mute your mic.
Do you see now? This is what you and I believe in. Do you agree or not agree with me? We are at war with this.
Exactly. The mindset.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, in mindset, yeah, but I don't like to use war word for myself.
It is a war because they serving the overgo of this. We serving the overgo of this.
I understand. Yeah. But we are more smart and more powerful, so.
Well, I'm going to tell you this. They will kill us because we loyal to this. They will kill you. Kill you mean what? They love to tie you up and they will chop your hand and feet and put you in the trash can. Put you mental or emotional, and then finally physical in different forms. Through policy, through different things. They will do that because if you notice, you guys live in America and many of you live in other countries and you see the same mindset. So there's two type of people on this planet. This and this. This is called the yin and yang. It's equal. And from their mindset, it's like this. This is white people. Now, when I say white people, let me be clear. The European don't think this way. The European think this way. I'm talking about here in America. America is more about money, what I can get from you. It's marketing and more vampiristic in nature. If you do not believe me, you better go ahead and go around.
I believe
A
you.
white person in America, you feel some kind of energetic drawn. It's like, oh, it's freaky. You feel like spooky, like, whoa, what's going on? That's the reason I'm asking you to read The Hand of Light and Light Emerging book. Then you will see what I mean.
Yeah.
They have name for them, succubus, Zico, something. They have different names. Many of you who read The Hand of Light, you're going to see classification of different energetic structures. When I look at a white person in America, because 70% of them think that with 30% is like us, but that 70% is called vampiristic.
Yeah.
And do I hate them? No, but they are not aware they're doing it. They're not conscious of doing it. That's why I'm very compassionate toward them. But you gotta love them from a distance. Be careful, because when you help them, they actually see you as an enemy. They subconsciously see it.
This is true.
For example, serial killer. This white dude, I don't know what his name is, Ted Bundy or somebody, but he would love to grab women. He had a wife and kid, was normal. Honest things like camouflage. Then he would take women here and there. He would act like to lure them into his basement. Then he's pound their pussy. Then he cut them up, choke them, cut them up, and then tie mechanical thing, throw them in the river. That's how they found them. And then they tell me story. See, I read story like that because I need to know who are we dealing with. We found out they are vampires. That's what vampire and zombie. We have a name for them. And where does this idea came from? This is them. This is you and I.
Yeah,
So,
I have experience also with ex-girlfriend, and she's born and raised in US. She's Asian originally, but she raised in the community of white, and she was doing all the rituals and this stuff, and she was real vampire, So I have this real experience myself actually, and that's why I
that's
left.
why I taught you voodoo, because I found out what the vampire zombie afraid of. They're afraid that somehow going to have leverage over them. That's the reason I give you voodoo knowledge. I found out everyone on this planet is afraid of what? Say it. Spell it. Voodoo. Hoodoo. You do.
You
like
do.
They're afraid of
That
that.
I do.
They're afraid of that shit. That's why I say I go to the Islam. If Allah is so powerful, why the fuck you guys afraid of voodoo? Answer me.
Yeah, exactly. I know. Makes sense. I know.
If your motherfucker Christian is so powerful, why the fuck you afraid of voodoo?
Yeah.
Answer me. That means you're not powerful.
That's
You
right.
know, a lot of them like to practice some voodoo or some aspect of it inside of their religion.
Well, I say why,
but they don't want it. Yeah, they don't want you to know, so they can have the power over
That's
you.
right. That's right. That's right.
Damn, I got a smart mother. I got a smart motherfucker community. Got that. Some good shit. I'm gonna. I can't say it around the kid now. I can't say around play mom. But you know what? I ain't gonna say it. You got to say some good booty slapping. He's so good. It's so nice. Congratulations, you figured out. They don't like competition. They say, look, we keep the good shit, but if anyone try to practice voodoo inside our group, we're going to censor them. Do you see how they think? They make voodoo illegal because they want to keep that power to themselves, the elite. They don't want you to have it because you'll be a competition, and competition is a sin. And me, I don't want that in our community. If what everything I know, you must know. I don't want to say this in front of my honey, okay? But what if I leave this world? But just say, who's going to take over? So I want to share with you all my secret, everything that I know. It's like I'm preparing for death. I'm preparing my exit, and I did it. I relinquish my power to all of you, so all of you can know what I know, and we can be interchangeable. When someone say, ask who the leader community, you're going to say every one of us is.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? We all are the leader community. You talk to any one of us because it's interchangeable.
This is power, actually, you know.
No one, we don't have a central government. We have what we call an all government. Does that make sense? You guys are the government. You say, who's the leader? Were you talking to him? Or basically all of us. Does that make sense? Mohammed can say, who's the leader? I am. Sharon say, who's the leader? I am. Gabriel say, who's the leader? I am. Anyone you can say, I am. Because each one of you represent each other. Every one of you are equal. There is no this. It's only this. We are one, according to law number 3. You are one with all that is. This is the model we use, the 5 rules that govern our consciousness. Rule 1, you exist, therefore all exist. All is equal. Rule 2 is reinforcing rule 1, we're here now. So the now is the governing principle. Rule 3, you're one with all that is. All that rule is reinforcing rule 2 and rule 1. You see it from different perspectives. And then rule 4, why you still not come back to you? This karma, no. You're like a television mini channel. Is you streaming every channel, choose whatever channel you want. Then you will reject it or receive it or experience it. That's what rule 4 is saying. Rule 5, everything changes except rule 1 through 4. Meaning what? Everything changes to the unchanged. What does not change is you. Because energy does not created nor destroyed. There's no beginning, no end, so it is eternal. But the energy can only take on form. What is form is different reality, a different perspective of the same energy. That's what form is. So do you see now? Why does man love to have many women? Well, then again, let's ask the one, why does every woman like to have every man? Because there is a subconscious realization we are connected. But in this world, we like to have one-on-one. The reality is you can't handle more than one woman, and you can't handle more than one man.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't care how rich you are. You can't handle it because that's a lot of headache, emotional ache, and mental ache. Oh my goodness. But now in some culture, you can handle it. There was this lady, I don't know what country, is it Tibet or Afghanistan? She had 5 husbands.
Oh, wow.
But not everyone can do what she can do. She have a gift. Okay. And there's this people called, what is it device? Utah. Utah. This guy had 28 wives.
Oh yeah, the Mormons.
The Mormon. I mean, but can we match it? So no, we can't. So we call them special case. They are like, it's not even, they are not what we call, they represent another level of consciousness which I can't even talk about. And the reason is I have no clue how the hell they did that, or whatever agreement they have, but they did it, but that's them. But we cannot emulate that. You know why? Because that's all of us are normal, so we can't handle that. That's too much stuff.
Mhm.
Can't even handle ourselves sometimes.
It's too much drama.
Yeah.
I said, who you going to sleep with tonight?
Yeah. Somebody who's going to be shut down.
Saturday, and Sunday. So you need 2 more husbands then to make it 7. I need 7 husbands. But some people can do that. What can you say? You know, more power to them, right?
Yeah.
But can you do it? No. Can you do it, my honey? No. Can you have 7 husbands? No, see?
I wouldn't want to.
Jeez.
I don't think you gave her a chance to say no.
I can't.
She may have said yes. We don't know.
Don't give her a chance.
No. This is just a matter of, just talking.
She's like, okay, what you think?
Yeah. Can I handle 7 wives? No. I can't even handle 1. Do you know having 7 wives is like 7 different headaches of different level?
Yeah.
I tell you what, everyone fantasy is from both male and female. A lot of guys like to have more than 1 because they can't have enough pussy pounding. And there is some girls, we call them squirter. I don't know, you know what that means? Squirter.
Squirter?
It's like you can fuck her and she will come every 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and she have no
She like a booty call.
They know
No,
they
like
call it squirter.
a squirter. A
Yeah.
squirter.
It's like okay, you have 2 kind of pussy that you recognize. It's like some women, they don't know how to control the shit. They still inexperienced. So it's like this, but this woman who can actually hold on to your penis and squeeze it like that. And then men they go crazy that, whoa, I gotta be with her. It's like, that's the one. There's women like that. They have control of their pussy and they can do contraction like that. As he like squeezing it. And then the men go crazy. I'm talking about he will kill for that pussy, literally. He will shoot another nigga quick and kill that motherfucker, and only he keep that pussy. There's women like that. I mean, not men. I mean, there's men like that because he got addicted. We call them squeezers. And then they can squirt a lot too. And then that's all control the mind. We call that addiction to that, you know? I have a question for you, device Cosal. Are singing important for the device? Singing, does the device sing to you? All devices have different personalities. Can you talk? I mean, some reason I can't see pattern or reading today. I can see pimping pattern. So do you see now what the secret of men is when they are exposed to that squeezing pussy? Their mind is gone. Their mind is gone. You heard about that story, haven't you? Here come my Prince. Prince, tell them about the pussy that's squeezed like that. It really make a man become killer.
Yes. It motherfucking can. Grand Rising, my lovely loved ones.
That's why I want to tell you the truth because, hi, baby. My baby. I want to tell the truth because I need you to know the truth so you can understand, because that's what the morning talk is about. We talk everything according to the hand of light. As a members community, you need to bring out everything to the table so we can discern it and see what makes the community and humanity tick. Remember, we are scientists and explorers of the self, of the you universe. I am you, you are me. And let's explore that. What does that mean according to law number 3? See, you got to understand addiction. Man is addicted to 3 things. His mom, right? Mom, himself, and Pussy. How about food? Well, because that's where the women come in. Women make food because men are controlled by hunger. There's 3 types of hunger, okay? Your stomach control everything. Emotional, mental, and physical stomach. See? That's called 3 types of hunger. You can feed a man with food, okay? You got one stomach. How about his emotional need? A man loves to social. He loved to talk. When he went around a woman who can sweet talk him, oh, he got him. And then you got the mental thing. What does man like about? He loved knowledge. He loved to know more about himself. Remember, all of you are super narcissists in your form. That's why when you build relationship, you see what I do? I glorify you. I know the secret. I know what men want. I know what women want. Women love popularity. They love to be status quo, popularity. And they love men who can read them like a book without them words. You don't believe me? You can ask every woman, what do you like in a man? Oh, I like it when he can know everything before I even say it. He know what I want without me saying things. Because, you know, women love to be glorified, love to have everything done for them without them have to direct anything. It's like a man can look at a woman and say, I know what you want, my dear. I taken care of it already. Then you explain what you're doing. Then women, oh, this guy can read me. I want to be with him. Because a woman that's not looking for a husband. She's looking for a butler, a servant. Hello? Hello?
Oh boy.
Hello.
Tell them how my community. Am I wrong or right? Tell me.
You're right.
What does women love? They don't want no husband. Hell no. Who do they want? A butler, a server. When you snap your finger, my queen, it is done. You explain them. I already took care of your need. You don't have to stress even a little bit. I already took care of the kid. I already took care of it. You don't need to give command. You already give me a command by your smile, your look. Done. I want to keep you happy. So I took care. 3, 6, 0. 3 plus 6 plus 0 equal 9. That means completion. And then that's how women like a relationship. Been done, taken care of, without them lifting a finger. When women have to say something, they start to stress. When they stress, they go and be bitches. The super bitches level. So in order not to let them reach that level, a man has to understand a woman does not like to be told what to do.
Nope.
You understand that? They like to tell you what to do, but you don't tell them what to do. You want to say, it is done, my queen. It is done, my honey. It is done. Consider it done. I already been taken care of. And they like to hear, we call it yes person. You be a yes person, then you'll go and always get pussy, food, whatever you want as a reward. So if you start to trying to contradict their command structure, you're going to be sleeping in a doghouse. You're going to be out there outside. You won, but you won what? You won loneliness. Tell me if I'm wrong. My community went.
What?
This is the most truth you've spoken in 2.5 months.
About don't fight the woman. Just do what they say.
Right.
Even if you know they're not logically wrong, but you got to understand how women think. Women think through intuition, knowingness. They do not think with the mind, okay? They think with the intuition, the completion. So things they say does not make sense to the mind, but it makes sense to the intuition. The intuition see the overall structure, the overgo. That's how women think, because women is intuitive. So when you talk to the woman, you got to trust what she's saying, because a woman can mess you up or can she can create king. The king that's not under a queen. The king is under the queen.
Okay.
The king and queen is not equal. The women are the primary source of creation, and after that, she create a king. So therefore, you mistreat a woman raise your kid into a demon to fight you or into a king to help you. That's why don't mistreat a woman, or else she will turn your legacy into a weapon used against you. If you treat her nice, you're going to change your son and daughter into a king and princess to help you. Am I wrong or right? Tell me.
Yeah.
Right.
Absolutely.
Kiss my hand now. Because I'm
Mhm.
kiss.
No, you didn't.
Kiss, honey, kiss my hand. Okay, see that? Kiss my hand, Monica. Kiss this. Either one. There you go.
There you
Kiss the ring. Yes, I know.
go.
I just won't do it on my knees. That's all.
Mhm.
I
You
can't.
see? Why did my community women kiss me? I want to tell you why. Because I speak what is, I put into word what is inside their emotion, mind, and physical experience into normal language where our being can understand. Because I'm the reader, I can read symbol language. Mhm. That's why art and science one and the same. When we read aura, what language translation I use the hand of light. Remember, if you read a hand of light, they tell you what color code means. So my mind, when I read aura, my subconscious mind or superconscious project image into my head of that person and showing color code. When it say red, that means physical. That means the person, it also clear red in my mind's eye, see automatically, it means clarity in relation to health, the physical health. Something is prioritized that. And then I just interpret it along the lines, always be correct. It's when I see some kind of moody color, that means something ain't right, something ain't clear. There is sickness going on, there's depression, there's something not clear. So I keep using it. Next thing you know, the person said, oh, that's right, that's right, that's right. I said, I'm getting better and better. I'm getting better. It's just keeping it simple. You see something clear, to me it's healthy. Something ain't clear, the moody color, that's not healthy. It's that simple. Does that make sense? That means
Yes.
something has to be addressed. So that's why reading the hand of light, you get the color code interpreted, just like you get the color code or the resistor. The people use electronic to do calculation. They read the color code of resistor. The same way. That's why I encourage our being in a group to read the hand of light and light emergence, to use that as the principle to read your aura. Because she is a NASA scientist, you know, and we call it, she kept things very basic, very simple. And in her spiritual guide named Hoover been guiding her. So I began to use her structure, you know, so we can have something realistic to uniform everybody into the same type of pattern reading, so we can all be in the same page. Everyone from a book. I'm not understanding. No. Barbara Ann Brennan, she wrote this book in 1987, and another book called Light Emergent in 1994, I believe, or 92. And it gives the blueprint how to read aura, it gives the color code. Although in her book you have to see aura through this, but in our group we don't need to, because we use the mind to see it. Does that make sense? Because in the mind world, it see everything. The mind, the motion, the body are connected to the same nervous system. I'm sorry, USE, and who are you? Can you, I mean, I think I met you before, but can you refresh my memory? Can you talk? Is it possible? Can you talk? 15SE. Can you introduce yourself to the community? Our respect. Maybe he don't understand my language. Do you speak English?
Kasol, yeah. Henry, that's all I'm gonna say. Henry.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
The 15.
Okay. I understand the code language. Okay. We just moving on then. Okay. Okay. As of today, this is the last day. Those who did not do the deposit have device will no longer be part of community. So let the people know to get a device. You can do a deposit at code KOSOL123456789 Okay, that's my PayPal account. And then to those who can afford a device, get a Q6 if you can, or Q Spiral, whatever device you want, at baramay1.com, BARAMAY UM1.com. Go to shop on the side corner section, then you just get one. Okay. To those who want Unimetric, I believe this is either the last day or it's done now. So let me check. I don't want to give you false information. Okay. Well, it say we have 2 days left. 2 days left remaining. Okay, 2 more days left. That's it. So you have 2 more days left to get Unimetric 1 token or UM1 at UNIMETRIX1.com. Yes. So you can still get from the website within today and tomorrow. After that, it's done. It's game over. You have to get from the exchange. I need LT to come in and tell us what kind of exchange we're gonna be going in through. I hope he's here and listen to us. I thought we're gonna be in Tron, I believe. Tron is one. Okay, thank you. And then another exchange that he's planning. So either way, I'm excited and congratulations to all those who have UM1. You guys gonna be super rich, okay? You know, because I'm about making community money. I'm about bringing all you to prosperity. I want you to become gazillionaire, not millionaire, not trillion. I want you to become gazillionaire. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And we're going to run this world. Everyone going to see us as the super galactic pimp lord, and Bill Gates going to kiss our hand, our feet, Zuckerberg and Elon Musk, and we're going to ask them to create the cube in space. You know, we can grow mango tree, black fruit, beans, rice, anything, and it's going to be 1 mile long cube up there. You know, it's going to be so beautiful, and we can live out whatever we want to live out in the cube, because guess why? We can grow whatever plant we want to grow. Ain't that beautiful? And we can
It
put
is beautiful.
up there, oak tree up there. We can put mango fruit. We can grow any fruit we want, apple, and you know, and nothing is thrown away when you poop. We change that into fertilizer. And then the only thing we need to buy is worms and rabbits. I mean, you know, and worms. You know why you need worms? Anybody know?
Fertilizes the soil.
Yes, because when you eat mango and stuff, right, you throw the peel away, and you know, the leaf and stuff you put together, and the worm can eat it and change into compost. That's why. See? So that's the only thing we need on earth, and then we bring in young people to come and train. We train them how to connect with the AI. Our cube will not have too much technology, only basic control, environmental, and little some proportion. And we put the thing, we call it "Welcome to the Cube." And they said, "What is all about?" Oh, we grow stuff. That's all we do. And we can exchange economy with the space station. You know, they want some mango. Come on, SpaceX, come on over here. You want a mango? Well, you got to change with UM1 token. Do you understand now? That's why crypto is important. When you go up there, you can't take physical money with you. You only take virtual money. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Everyone is going to digital now. So you got to understand the banking work. The banking will tell you, oh, crypto bad is bad, but behind the scene, they are hawking up all the crypto. Because China is activating their own crypto right in different cities. They're doing an experiment right now. Because remember, China's already digital. So they're doing a switch over into crypto. It's called the Chinese Yuan crypto or something like that. I'm going to tell you now, China is running the world according to the Unimetric, their principle. Everyone is using their model, you know, to govern the world right now. You see the control AI, facial recognition. It can read your lip, can read your brainwave, and there's a whole lot. It can see your aura and everything else. That's why in the future, people nearly talk. When I came back from the future, I couldn't speak because people over there, they speak in a language of symbol and telepathic. Remember how we read people? Remember how we see aura? It's not through the physical means. We use it through the mental mind. That's all you
Right.
can do. The mental image. So you see the way I train you? Who is the best trainer? Who taught you everything? Me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see no white people doing this at this level. You see, when you read A Hand of Light, Barbara Brannan, now she see aura physically with her eye. In our group, we don't need that. That's irrelevant. We have the mind and the emotion that can see aura 24/7 since birth. And don't even believe a white people. They keep going around telling you that don't drink the calcite water, this, that, it will affect your, it will affect your pineal gland. That's hogwash. Because if you read A Hand of Light, it's telling you we have multiple bodies. The etheric body contains everything the physical body have, except something else that the physical body don't have. Meaning, if someone take out your pineal gland, you still can see what you're thinking regardless. Do you understand? The etheric organ take over.
Yes.
That's why they say, oh, the drink is a calcite. Don't believe that kind of crap. That's just side art. I drinking faucet water every day. It didn't affect my pineal gland. Even if it did, it's not going to affect me anyway. I still have my thinking eye. Does that make sense now?
Yeah.
Whatever don't work, your etheric body organ will kick in. That's why I ask, oh, if that's not true, how you think you eat the manifested food then? Why you think it works? Tell me, can you explain that? If that were not true, why the hell you can eat manifested food if that's not true? Because you and I know that food is bullshit. But when you eat it, it's real. Your body interprets it as real and full. And you can live on it. See? Do you see now? Because it's anything, see, when you manifest it, you don't see nothing on your hand, right? It's like when you feel weight, you feel it because your emotional, mental body pick it up and it send that information to the nervous system. Look, SYC, I'm not going to talk to you. If you don't talk to us audioly, then don't talk to us. I don't have time for you, okay? No, unmute and talk to us, or else you are not part of a community. Look, man, I'll be frank with you. Unmute, introduce yourself. Who the fuck are you? What do you want? You know, come on, this is your chance to open up. We're just going to ignore you. That's all. Okay, now back to conversation. Yes, Kelly. Kelly Lane. Okay. Look, I'm not talking to you or anyone who don't talk to me. When I address you, you need to give me that respect or answer it audioly, or else you're just going to be ignored. And that's pretty much it. We don't have much at this time. So I'm just going to keep on going. And I expect everyone, when I address you, you unmute, you talk to me with that respect. You know, does that make sense, everyone?
Yes.
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 So everyone, please ignore the new individual. We don't know who he is, where he come from. So unless he unmute and talk to us, introduce himself and do things appropriately, therefore there's no need for communication, you know, because I'm not going to be disrespected. I'm not going to let someone disrespect any of you. Does that make sense? And we're not going to disrespect him either. So to make it fair, you want to talk, unmute and talk to me, and then I give you my attention. Otherwise, it is irrelevant, you know, because we're not here to talk through typing. We're not here. We are an organic, dynamic, social community. we talk, and we ask questions like human being, and we go with it and we flow with it. Okay. That's how the rule, the house rule, because we talk to each other because we're human. Human need human, and let's talk to each other like a human being. Nobody's special or equal, and therefore we give each other equal respect and acceptance. That's pretty much it. That's fair, right?
Yes.
Yes.
There's no need to hide here because there's no judgment here. There's no need to be free here because this community is based on acceptance, not judgment.
Yes.
So you can be who you are, I don't care who you are. Therefore, we are one, we are each other. So therefore we respect each other completely. And I love all of you. I hope you all love me too as equally. And we don't judge no one, can be gay, heterosexual, can be we, I don't care who you are. In this community, we accept you equally, completely. If you want to know something, ask, and we will answer your question the best we can based on our experience. Now, if there's something wrong with your mic, I'm not sure, but anyway, the main thing is, where was my foot out? What is last thought I just said? Before I was distracted. I forgot what I was supposed to say. Okay, well, we can read it. Device, I forgot what I was supposed to say. Okay, say stand by. He's gonna give us a review. Okay. Okay, great. Thank you. So in relationship to scheduling, you guys talk among each other and work it out, okay? All right. So remember, I don't control the community. The community control the community. You all act the way you want, you know? I'm here to give you refresh and review. Any question you're not sure about the method, you talk to me in the morning class, right? We're doing right now. Okay. I want you to have all the power that God has given to you completely and how to teach you how to use it completely so you won't feel powerless. Remember, I want your voodoo power to become super strong. I don't want you to have someone step on you. I want people to respect you. I want you to respect yourself, your self-worth. Okay, any question on the device, how it works, how it operates? The methodology on any level, levitation, visibility, bulletproof, rocket proof. Light body, holding a black hole. Uniform licking. Ferry, holding the ferry. Oh, pilot UFO, okay. All right, quantum touch. Okay, if you want to pilot a UFO, there's two forms. If you use the physical one, use the phantom one. If you pilot a UFO, you have to manifest a UFO, right? On your palm, one or two of them. Then you ask it to enlarge and envelop you. At that moment, the display UFO comes online. And then you will take off. But first what happened, that's why I wanted you to master levitation first before you pilot a UFO, because when you pilot a UFO, you really take off for real though. Does that make sense? But this is the scary part. That's why I asked you, we train in the levitation and also in the training aspect, because once the emotion body you have brave enough, then the physical body take off. And it'll be a glow around your body. And the crazy part is have weapon and everything that come with it. That's why we train with nuclear bomb and everything else, you know, to show you this is real. This is real technology, everything. Because remember, the emotion, the mind, the body connect to the same nervous system. That's why our advanced ship basically just simple. The subconscious mind or superconscious control the ship that you created. That's why anything can be turned to the ship. The air, you, the tree, the rock, ship can be made from anything. It is the quantum bubble, which your aura expanding and controlled by your subconscious mind. When you ask your subconscious mind and then it would do it. That's why we talk to Byron May. Who is the subconscious mind? Byron May. who is a super conscious mind? Bottom A, who is bottom A is you. Does that make sense now?
I just got that.
So, Torrin, after being exposed to your super crazy right here, how did you, what do SD stand for super crazy? That's a being crazy.
Super crazy crew. You know,
Exactly.
I
Super
get in where I
crazy.
can.
It's SC
Super
stand
cool.
for
I've been asking, and I found you. We found each other. I found myself, and I've been more of myself and what my environment, hearing the messages of spirit and acting accordingly. And now that I'm in that space, I ain't got a mother.
Also, Torrin, did you see the organic? The crew was setting organic to those who want to train. They schedule themselves, and those who want to teach the schedule. Oh, congratulations, guys! Happy birthday, my dear.
Happy birthday.
Yeah.
Thank you. Happy birthday, Gia.
Thank you.
Stay great, stay young.
Guys.
Happy
Happy
birthday. Hey, happy birthday. It's welcome.
You. Happy birthday.
Our functional is going.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Hello, good morning.
Good at spanking now. Look, I
It's your
can get a
birthday.
smile.
It's your birthday. It's your birthday.
It's my birthday.
Good morning.
Now, I'm not gonna say it.
Good morning.
It's now side.
Good
It's now side. I need side boy.
Huh?
Side boy. Gia is side boy.
What is that?
41 years old. Yeah.
No, I'm only over there. Oh my God, you told me.
That's okay, Gia. You look a good 32. Don't worry.
Yeah, right. I don't look a day
Yeah.
over
Oh, none of us look our age.
4 plus 1 is 5 years old. You're 5 years old. 5 years old.
I'm so happy. Thank you for sharing your birthday with us, Gia. I'm so grateful for you.
I'm so grateful for all of you.
Yes, we love you.
Thank you for
We love
giving me
you.
this gift, and I appreciate you all.
Thank you for being here to get it.
Hey, that guy is gone.
Thank goodness. He was
We figured out the trick, Papa. We kill him with kindness. We give him a chance to talk and then they run.
I don't know. I can talk to him because I'm asking him. He need to talk to us here. You know, you're not gonna be playing games.
That's what they do, though. That's what they do now. They just watch and they sit silently, and all you do is give them an invite, and that's how we know if they real or not. The real ones still theirs or still exposed, and then they bash them. They bash themselves.
I'm reading the question that he's putting on chat. See, the question is asked, it seems to be illogical.
Right. He's trying to compare your stuff to other people's stuff.
Yeah, guys, look at the chat room.
He one of them cute people. I know about them cute people.
Does not make any sense. You see now what is going on. It don't make any sense. Any of the
A lot of
question.
fake news out there. It's so real out there. It's crazy, the stuff that's coming up.
Then come here thinking they can ask questions, confirm, trying to disprove something.
Yeah, see, the question is not even long. It only makes sense right there. It's interesting. Wow. So I saw you've been training everyone at night. Sorry.
Doing my little thug bizzle, my little Unimatrix thug bizzle application bizzle.
Doing a great job.
Oh, I missed it. I wanted to attend. Oh my goodness, I have to watch it.
Oh, we do recording now, sharing recording and stuff.
Watch it.
Mhm.
Don't worry, we're gonna open it up, and again, you guys can always watch, and we're there with you in spirit. But I thank you guys for giving the crew for validation and your honor, and every time you guys watch, and you guys get love that supports everybody in the team, not just me, but everybody that is for who needed that extra time to get with they self and explore they self and kind of just be coached through and guided through to they self. So I thank you guys because it's making a huge difference. So I'm doing it, for the family, for us. We're an extended space of what Papa's doing and what you guys are doing. And everyone that comes to the class, can have a better experience with stargating with Dr. Che, handle Papa a little better and, feel more comfortable in themselves as we navigate through these missions and through these channels. So that's what, Unimatrix was asking for, a vessel to just get in where they fit in. And I always ask to get in where I fit in. So I thank you guys. I really do, because it's so powerful. Thank you, LT. Thank you, Mama Sharon. Thank you, everybody that's been coming and watching.
Yes, because now you see how the method is. It's so simple. It's the same structure, but using different perspective. The same structure.
Teacher Torrin to go.
As for the teaching, Sharon, Torrin, LT, Carlos, you guys will get together to talk among each other how to structure it organize. Some people like this day, some people like that day. And then the training and practice is going to be for the new.
I'm a little confused with that. And like for me as a vessel, as a person, it's like I kind of knew that was going to happen because Unimatrix and Spirit talk so absolute, but I don't know what that's about, because you designated the days. And on the days that you gave, I work all those days, and I didn't complain or say I couldn't do it. And I'm not saying anybody's saying that, but it was only 4 days and I'm the 5th person. So Spirit was showing me that people needed help because, we have a lot of conversations, and sometimes people, because they have lies and outside things, it's like things go in a conversation. Like, I'm a real empath, I'm a real channeler. So you guys don't always have to ask or speak or articulate what it is that you need, but I see it. So when I say like, damn, what about the little guy? It's like Spirit created a whole space for people who were innately subconscious.
Me, I'm simple. I'm simple, Prince Torrin. I'm rotating myself out of the training and practicing. I'm just going to do the morning to review and stuff. Because everyone graduated.
Able to
Hello? Hello? Are we losing you?
Hey,
He's underwater.
The water.
So I don't know. Oh, you hear me?
No.
Yeah, right now. Oh, I'm just saying like this. Look, I'm rotating myself from training position. I'm rotating myself to the morning class. That's what I'm saying. Where I begin to review, get people to understand the method and review more, ask any question, they come to me on that in the morning talk, like that. And then as for practice and training, I leave that to the council member to delegate, to do whatever they want.
I feel like, I don't know if it's too much, or if they're feeling like maybe in a loss in translation, they're getting pressure from me to teach. But I teach 4 days a week. And even
Like,
after the
that's fine.
afternoon class, I was starting the nighttime class for whoever needed it because we always be on Zoom. And instead of idly chit-chatting all the time, we could be training and actually doing work. So I didn't understand if you had put the schedules on them and they didn't like that, but I'm lost because I be here 7 days and I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, and Spirit did that days to give them alleviation so people can come back and participate and be a little bit more stronger. So again, I know that people had got together, Carl intervened, and they had talked about the days that would work for them. And when I checked with Spirit said, yeah, because that way we're here 7 days a week and we're actually learning and talking, and there's different people doing the days because you're doing 3 and 4 and 5, and people come for an hour at 4 to do the 1 hour training with Carlos and them. So if that's too much for them, or they felt like you put it on them, I think that's the conversation they're gonna have, but that don't have nothing to do with the Prince. So I'll be there for support and to listen, but I don't know how the Bottom May Healing Station or the Bottom May Truth Network, like I don't know. I don't understand because we're all still family and we're just sending people back in the morning so they have a revolve.
I just say whatever rocks the boat, because you have a place here, you can train, you can remember, I'm making you self-sufficient, all you're self-sufficient. I'm not going to force anyone's hand. I give you the structure, the Zoom room, you know how to do recording now, you know the method. Who want to lead the training, who the one who want to practice. Well, in other words, it's called freedom. Ain't that beautiful?
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like you like to teach the evening and teach the
But we are here for Unimatrix and the Spirit, so it has its own agenda that we want to make sure we're participating in and following because it's leading us to our higher self, which we've never done before.
Yes, me, I like to do the morning class now to bingo, to review certain method that you're not sure. I like to discuss all that and give feedback when you learn with Torin. How was it? I'm like more like the feedback talk, like when it comes to the practice, whatever, that's where whoever wants to lead, like you like to teach the midnight, you and Sharon. So you keep doing that, and they'll let them know that, hey, I'm teaching the midnight. You want to come, if they want, that's fine. And let you know, just broadcast it out. Yes. And like whoever like to do the evening class, it's there. The point you want to do something, you have a place. That's the point. Ain't that beautiful?
It is.
I'm taking the morning because I like to boost y'all in the morning.
We was gonna give you the morning like we talked about, so people can stop holding themselves up because of your attitude. So that's perfect. Spirit is working.
Exactly.
The morning is yours.
So I don't see any confusion at all. Just tell them what you want. Tell each other, I want this. Okay, fine. Everybody who want to practice with me at this hour, you come on down. Like the price is right, like that. And in the evening, who want to practice in the evening, you have some people who might like to want to lead the practice in the evening. It's up to every individual and for you guys to talk each other out. But you make it strong. I'm taking morning. That's why I'm doing morning.
Yeah.
So morning, I'm king. It's not you king, you and Sharon king and queen, and whoever like evening, they can presume themselves king for 6 weeks or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
The point is all open. Right. There is no this, is no that. It's whatever you want. Just declare yourself. That's the beauty about our community. You declare yourself. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Let everyone know.
Let a nigga know.
Yes.
What the fuck is up, chat?
Posting there, say, hey, I'm doing I'm doing practicing tonight. Who want to join me? That's fine. That's fine. That's it.
Okay, I got it.
Any one of you can lead. That's the point. But make a broadcast into a Telegram group. Say, hey, tonight, I'm going to train people. I have time. So I want to practice. Here I lead the show tonight. And those want to join me, join me. Those who don't. Why I don't do the evening class? It's your time to step up now. You graduated. You've been in the for quite a while, since April. So it should be done already. Does that make sense?
People feel like that they didn't graduate on their time, and maybe they feel like, they got thrown in. And that's why I'm saying I'm gonna be in that conversation, but you want to lead when Spirit tells you you're ready and you're not having any doubt. Because that's what the end of our class was, is that you're not you know, we don't have no doubt. There's no confliction. And why I'm in the center is because, again, I'm here. So if I have to switch sometimes to the afternoon and shit, I have no problem for the people that are there, different experience, you know, that for, I know I graduated. You threw me in and I'm in. Let's do it.
Right, Sharon? Sharon, what's up? What's up, Sharon? Yeah, come on with it.
Give me a minute. I'm about to go in the house right now. Give me 1 minute.
All right, give it 1 minute. Let's take care of this. Because Sharon got something to add on me. I'm here to support you. Because me, I already got my P's and Q's. I'm here to support all of you in whatever way I can, in the capacity I can. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
That means you
Yes.
guys can support each other too in
Yes.
the way that you can. That's this community do. Remember, we ain't no fluent community, okay? This ain't no one-side relationship. This is a multi-side relationship. Pimping and slapping go both ways.
We ain't even Billy Carlson over here. Everybody got a piece of the pie.
Exactly. You see how
Okay.
you see my hand on my head? You can
Yep.
see the sideways and look like that. You get it?
Mhm.
Like it's like cousin it talking right now. Like
Uh-oh.
hello. That holla. That's why I say Hollywood. I know what Hollywood is. You go over there, you can be hollering. Mm-hmm. Getting cake.
Okay. Oh, Papa, can you manifest Gia a birthday cake and some wine or some birthday drink?
I manifest everyone a cake and put in your stomach now. Madam May, please manifest cake. A cake, ice cream cake,
Yes.
vanilla and chocolate flavor, please, and weigh about 6 pounds onto my palm. And please cut it into different pieces for everyone and let it weigh about half a pound. And please put a duplicate, please, the cake duplicate. And please put into everyone's stomach now, including Mom, the YouTube people, and the Zoom people. Put their stomach now. Done. It is done. The biomass is done. Oh my God.
Thank you, Dr. Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you.
That was nice.
Mhm. You can feel the coolness. You're welcome, babe. I can't hear you, but I know you say thank you.
Happy birthday, Gia. Okay, hey guys, I'm in.
All right. Sharon, you heard what happened, right? I'm giving everyone access to the Zoom.
That's fine.
Oh,
That's fine. But I was piggybacking on what Torrin just said. In the group, we noticed that a lot of people was having a hard time seeing, myself included, because I'm an empath, I feel. So when I couldn't see, then I would ask Unimatrix to work through my vessel and let me feel. So that's how I was able to do healings and feel what the person was going through. But seeing, everybody was having a hard time with it. So I was like, we need to see, because when we Stargate, we want to be on the whole thing. You know, we want to experience what everybody else is experiencing. So
Okay.
Torrance
Well,
ran
let
with
me tell
that.
the secret Stargate. Let me tell
Yeah.
the secret Stargate.
Yeah, so
Okay,
we just
okay.
listening to what was going on in the room and seeing who could see and who couldn't. And this is
Okay.
something that
Yeah.
everybody wants to see, you know.
Okay, that's fine.
So-
I'll teach you the stuff. I'll teach you the secret.
Okay, so you do that.
Okay.
Please do. And then also with the Torrin, I think you might have missed a part of the conversation, but like we had agreed to cover class the Friday through Monday, while Koso took some time off, and it was only supposed to be temporary. So with us doing
Right.
that, because when you participate in something, I show up because I'm a part of it. I think I fell
Right.
off a little bit, but my daughter was sick, so everybody understands. You know, when you have family issues, you got to deal with your family. But when I came back, I'm front and center. So then when me and you took on the night thing, mine's now turned into a 7-day thing. So I don't want to be split. I just want it to be where everybody can come together, either come to this training or that training. That way nobody's missing anything and we're all on the same page. That's where I am with it. And we all, like you said, at the nighttime, we clearing, we healing, and we getting everybody ready for the greater goal of the group. But let's not
Yeah.
overtrain, because we all need a break. I know I do. speaking for myself. I need a break. I have kids and I have other stuff that's starting to come back up because the world is starting to open back up again. But I don't want to miss anything. So we all want to be a part of it. So we just want to spread the training out. That's what we were saying. It wasn't no complaints or
That's what I'm
anything.
talking
It
about.
was just all temporary. The 7 days a week was temporary. It wasn't meant to be in place and permanent.
No.
So we don't want you to think that it's nobody complained about doing it. We all showing up and we're here because we want to be here. It's just that we need it to be everybody's in the class that's doing good. We can all teach each other. We can all
That's
learn
the
from
whole
each other.
point.
And
And there you
that's
go. My
where we at
point
with
is
it.
fully,
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
point fully realized by all of you. If
Yes.
something happened to me, what the hell are you gonna do? How you keep the community going? This
Yeah.
is the question I'm trying to let you answer. Now you understand.
Yeah.
And I'm saying,
Underwater.
You
and
underwater?
like I said to Sharon, if the can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Like I said, on the 4 days a week, I just went to participate because, like I said, as we've been doing it, I guess that 7 days a week, or in thinking about it, it feels like work. But I understand that we have lives, and I understand that with us training the people and taking that space, how are you still supposed to do the 4 days? Like, obviously, that was Spirit expecting me to put you in a place where, as an empath and a facilitator, you working with the light bodies and you receiving your healing and your grounding as an empath. They were already running the classes. Everybody was already doing what they were supposed to do for the family and for the people who are participating in training. It feels like they have a place to come every day and someone's in the Zoom. And instead of chit-chatting and feeling like we're bashing people or getting off the directive, we can train. And as people are getting trained and they're going back into the Stargate to see, Spirit says again, they can start to train, they will be healed. So again, like I said, from reading Monica's message and in the conversations we've had about Papa feeling like, if I die, what are we going to do? What is going to be happening? It's like it's already happening. We're showing you that Spirit is making that allowance. And if people feel like they can't handle it, are you saying you want to do both classes? Then, I mean, let me know or let us know, because again, we started on the weekend after class and Carl intervened and people got together and me and you had a conversation and we just adapted and fit where the Spirit had us go. And that was Tuesday, Wednesday through Thursday, so that they could go into Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, training. And maybe sometimes, Papa, you do have to teach one day because, it is your class and people come to see you. And reading Monica's message again, it seemed like people were assigned stuff and they weren't necessarily happy with the long-term idea or objective overgoal of that.
That's
because
why
they
we have
have lives. This is what I said.
But it wasn't long term. It was something that was supposed to be
It's
temporary.
turned into exactly, but it's turned long term with Papa saying that you guys train and you have the council, training you guys.
And you rotate people. That's what I'm doing example of. I'm rotating people. That was the idea. Why we rotate? We want everyone to become teachers and trainers. And that's why, we rotating, not
right.
We just rotating. We need to rotate. Because I need to know that you guys know everything I know. And as for Stargate, I know, so ever since that thing happened with Dr. Jose, he noticed he's not coming in that much. We need to talk real, and I don't expect him, that's why.
He still shows up. He showed up the other day and he said that his time to do Stargate would be the morning. So if you can just give him a time, a date that he'll show up, he just needs to schedule us in. He'll still do it.
Okay.
He said that yesterday.
Well, that's why his communication is key. We never assume anything. We talk to each other. And the point is, this is all of us community. I like to talk in the morning and train. If we need to do certain training, I can show you. And now we say, like you brought up, you want to see Stargate. I'm going to teach you how to see in Stargate. See, Stargate has many eyes. The sensation, there is the mind language. It have image and voice. Sharon, you can feel, you can hear. If you
Yes,
see at the moment, you can talk to them.
yes, yes. Yeah,
See?
that's what I said. I just asked for other things to help me get through the exercises, but internally, I like the what we did last night, the healing. I was holding on to stuff that I'm dealing with in my personal life, and me being able to release that in the healing class, it's freeing me to focus more in my day class. You know, the day trainings. So it helped. I will
Yeah.
definitely say it helped.
And like I
So,
said last night, I said the days again on YouTube live that we were here. And so that again,
Yeah.
you can still have the 4
Right.
days to do what it is that we do, which is coming on Zoom, living our life, still training and actually putting in the work. So, if
Monica,
again,
Carla, Torrin,
Monica,
Sharon,
Carlos were teaching us the
So-
weekend class, or if they
Dr.
felt it fell on them because you were on the Tuesday through Wednesday, we're still teaching. The council and the prince, we're still teaching, but we spread it out so
I know
that
you're
everyone
right.
can participate. Because even if Monica and Carlos came to our class, or Cynthia, they wouldn't be necessarily teaching, they would be getting healed and getting clearing. So it keeps the Taurus field
Mhm.
within the community actually going. So we can teach and participate, teach and participate. It's not supposed to be putting so much feeling to work or putting something on people. And again, reading Monica's message, it's like, Papa, I think that, it feels like pressure to have, people feel like it's all on them or that they have to teach.
Okay.
I
Okay,
got
now
from-
I'm going to speak. Without that said, I'm going to speak now. I'm going to tell you what my glorious holographic principle I'm putting out. The question is, something happened to me. How could you keep the community going? That was the question.
mhm.
Now I'm going to give you the answer. By upgrading every one of you according to the principle of equality, so you will know what I know. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Mhm. And so therefore, every one of you can, whoever want to lead the training can, lead the practice can. Don't have to be Tori, don't have to be Sharon, don't have to be me. It can be any one of you. That's the point, because we are going to be self-sufficient members. Does that make sense now? Do you understand?
Yes, understand.
So that I was trying to do, I want every one of you to do holographically efficient, what represent each other. So, for example, something happened to Sharon, Torrin, and Monica, Carlo. Well, who can stand up?
Right.
Anybody in the class can, because they all
Anybody?
know what we know. Yeah.
Do you
Anybody.
understand now? So, like some of you want to teach, some of you want to teach another day, fine. Some say, oh, let's take a break. Okay, you can take a break, but those who want to teach can. In other words, all of us will know the same thing. Does that make sense? So as a community, no one person know one all thing. Everyone gonna know all thing at the same time. Okay, for example, in Stargate, when they say, oh, I can't see. I say, yes, you can. You all see through your sensation. But you all can talk to them because you hear them in your mind. That's good enough. In that case, Stargate opened that much for you. If y'all feel the floating sensation, see, that's good. Well, some of you say, well, I see it. I see what you see. Well, that's great. That means they open the
Okay.
door for you on the visual level. That's fine. Do you see now? Every one of you start out differently. But at the end, you become other door
Yeah,
open up. But what's important is the sensation and the communication. That's important. Does that make sense? I don't care you see the Stargate or not. That's irrelevant toward me. As long as you can talk and hear mentally what they're saying, that's how it matters. Like a blind man can have conversations with people who can, is not blind. Does that make sense? At least you can talk to each other. You still get what you want.
But some people can't even do that because they have doubt and they have blockages that they
Doubt
have
and fear. Two
cleared
things
so
that'll
that
get
they
you.
can have their full
Oh,
experience.
wait, they
And
want to
that's
hear from me, honey. They want to hear
it's
from
just to
me.
help
you know. I give you authority, all of you, to teach each other, to take turn. Just the room is here for all of you. Because why I'm doing this, because you are a leader, all of you. Not any one of you here not leader. Because we are equal, remember that. So therefore we have the power to, you know, be an example. Any one of you, if you brave enough, of course. No one going to be forced. You can pass on the torch to anyone. Does that make sense? That's the beauty about our community.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Because I want to see you what you made of. I don't care where you come from, but you are equal. I'm going to teach you everything I know. And you guys, that's why I do the morning class. I want to review methodology. You see, right now we're doing the Stargate. Okay, when we activate the Stargate, if you got device imprint you, now you can manifest the device. Just doesn't matter the device at the house is already imprint into you. Now you can talk to the device by thinking about it, or by manifesting between your hand. Does that make sense?
Yes.
It imprint. Now you can do Stargate anywhere. Now you just channel the air into your device. The tree can become your device because you got imprint now by the real device. That's the reason I ask everyone to get a Q6, so to get an imprint. And all you are smart. You know, I know you're all greedy about your device. So you duplicate it to other people, and after you take it back. You're smart. Mhm. The queen say you have like what 18 people in the group. Each one you can take a day to just lead the training. If you don't know anything, at least you can manifest food or water. That's good enough. You just talk to food. Bottom fish change this water into coconut juice and put all the multivitamin into this.
So
Now,
I've never done it.
sit down. Yes. Okay. Thank you. See? Do you understand our community is called freedom? There is no central commandship. We do got a council, and the council only intervene when there is no direct direction among you, you know? So I'm trying to teach each other and you meet each other. As long as we practicing. I'm sorry, Michael. You're doing too much noisy for me, my brother. This is not right. There we go. Okay, so do you understand now, everyone, that you a guy equal? That's what I mean. So unless you need for some more babysitting, of course I will need more, you know. You do need some more babysitting, or you got it with each other. Well, I'm hearing no answer. Do you need some more babysitting? That's the
Well,
question.
he's talking to you guys. Not talking to me.
Babysitting.
Babysitting where I take the stick out and direct you guys like an asshole that I am, you know?
Sometimes they need that to clear the doubt, though. Maybe they're not ready.
Okay, let me ask you this. How many of you know how to manifest food on your own?
I do.
How many of you? Talk to me.
I do.
Okay. How many of you know how to change the water into whatever you want? Raise your hand.
I do.
No,
We all
or
do.
don't.
Well, in that case, you need to train with those who do. Okay. How many of you know how to inject serum into people?
I do.
Okay, see, now then you can leave. See that? You activate the device, and then you say, hi device, how are you? And then you throw your thing. Now you have to check to the right hand. Some people like to put the right hand here, but using the left hand. There's no wrong way, either hand, whatever they feel comfortable. Does that make sense? Whatever their dominant is. Some people like this way, I do. Some people like this way. You see? How many of you know how to do the Stargate?
I do.
Okay, then you lead the Stargate. You open activate your device. How you doing, device? Please open the damn Stargate. Hey, the Stargate, how you doing? Take me to the ship. Take me to here. Take me. Done. Ask for food, water. Conversate with the alien teacher. You know, if you don't see it, you can still talk to them. That's fine. They can still touch you, grab you. Then later you will see in time. Some you can see it instantly. That's your gift. We all start out differently, but we all going to end up in the same place, having our ability.
Definitely.
You see that now? Doing Stargate, we all going to start differently, but as long as you can talk to them. To me, what's important is talking. Do you understand now, guys? It's not, It doesn't matter about the scene. That's not important in Stargate. Because what matters, you ask and they respond back to you and you receive. When they grab your hand, grab your thing, is it important to see? No, not in the Stargate. What matters in the Stargate is the communication that you get. You ask something and you get it. Some people will allow them to see, but that is their gift. So therefore, that is their blessing. But we will see when it's time. Does that make sense? When it's our time, you will see. Do you understand now? But with children, they all have the same power. Children can see instantly, can hear instantly, because that's children is pure. You know, they can be imprint. But us adults, we have issue. You know,
Yeah.
Me and Tori, we have issue because we always thinking about gimping somebody.
No, I know when somebody's gimping me. That's why I'd be like, nah, Papa, that's cool. That was Monica. We know the gimps from you know, little accident trying to get the password.
Mhm.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, again, nah, I know exactly. That's why it's like we're talking about it, but it's already doing it and it's happening. So we're doing 3 days and we're healing people, and those people are getting ready to be able to teach because we're clearing doubt. Monica and Carlos got 1 day. And it's like, again, with us 3 being over there, that's like, you know, I'm doing the guiding. 1 day, you know, Auntie Sharon may have something she wants to do, as we've been talking. LT leads as he does too. So again, it's like, I'm not understanding, like, it doesn't have to be the Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday with just them doing, when we have opened a space, and Spirit keeps saying that. And I don't think that's really being understood as being taken as something else, because we're already doing it. So
Are you schedule whatever day you want? I mean, that's the Spirit is saying 2 things. What are you happy with? Rule number 4. You know, I mean, what are you happy with? Because the lockdown is about to be over. Now I'm unleashing the structure. Let you become your own structure. And like mine will attract each other. Some people like night, some people like evening, some people like morning, some people like afternoon, some people like Saturday, some people like Sunday, some people like Monday, some people Tuesday. The Queen said, you talk to each other, and who will like who, and those who like the same day lead this, you know, come to train the same day. Those who like the other day came train with the other day. In other words, I'm giving the power to all of you by talk to each other. Hey, Torin, are you available on Wednesday? Say, Torin, say, yeah, I'm available around midnight. Is that cool with you? Yeah, I can do that. Well, let's train then. Okay. And then Sharon might say, hey, Colin, Monique, Colin, Kalila, I'm available on Saturday evening. Are you available? Yeah. All right, let's get together with that.
That's what we did. That's exactly what we did, and how we got the days that we got. Like I said, Carl and Bean got together. A few people in a different time zone got that together. I'm already doing it. And again, I'm doing
Wow.
it. Spirit has me doing it to represent the foundation. That's why Shan, LT, and I are doing it. Spirit has us doing that because we're representing the Bottom A Truth Network. So people are going to be seeing the board members heal people
Okay,
and
put
bring in
that
new
in.
people, and then it goes out and
Put that
spread.
in.
So
Okay.
it's like, you know, we're already doing it.
That's cool.
Thank you.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Okay,
That
let
is
me
what's
read
up.
Okay. Okay, the queen recommend when she was starting her group, she let one people manifest the food, one people changing the water, then another one could volunteer leading the Stargate. The Stargate, it take at least 2 people or something in before the beginning. Because some people get nervous, like they gun ho at first, then they kind of get nervous, then they need 2 people to help facilitate. Some people would do the serum injection, and another person can volunteer doing, like a light body manifestation, call a light body to hold it or something, So you take turn. You take turn within the group. You designate someone. Okay, you manifest food. Okay, you change the water. Okay, you see, someone have to be a dick in there. Okay, and I can meet. Me and Ahmed can facilitate the Stargate, like that. Does that make sense now? That's how you do it.
Dr. K,
Yes, ma'am.
can we have a training for levitation and how to make invisibility and photonic
Right now.
tiles? I miss those.
That's the fucking why I opened the morning class, so we can work on sharpening a certain skill that you're not sure of. That's why I'm here in the morning class. In the morning class, you sharpen a certain skill you're not familiar, even Stargate. Hold on. Everyone take 3-minute break, go pee. Get refreshment. I love I was snuck around. Okay, I'm going to destinate it, everything. Morning class is for training, okay? Period. Training and discussion. You train with me morning class. Evening is for practicing. Whoever want to practice, fine. Evening, whatever, or afternoon, whatever. Does that make sense? But morning is training with me. So what's the training mean? You say, well, Dr. K, I'm having trouble with a certain thing. Okay, let's go ahead and try it out, and we able to review it, and I walk you through it. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah.
Does that feel better?
Yes.
Question, answer, reviewing of method, training, morning with me. How's that? Practicing, whatever, orchestrate. That's other time with other members. Then you have to go ahead and be proactive in that. I'm giving you a place for to be proactive. Okay, now the question is the Stargate. How we did the Stargate? Listen, I've been imprinted already, so I can go, Bioramate, please manifest the device in between my hand now and make it weigh about 300 pounds and make it powerful now. The guys come out. How are you? Fine. Can you please give me some injection to repair the Stargate? He asked me what kind of injection I want. I want super cellular injection, an astral projection, remote view serum projection, and give me clairvoyant projection and mental image projection serum now. Say okay, and make it strong. Okay. Okay. Now device. Please open up the Stargate. Stargate. How the hell are you? He say fine. Come, take me to the pimp ship now. I'm there. Hey, pimp. Hey, madam pimp. How are you? I like your ship. Hey, thank you. Can you give me some the pimp juice serum? He said, yeah. Oh shit, I feel bad. I feel cold. Thank you, big pimp. Can I leave now? He said, yeah. Stargate, take me back to my body. Boom, done. That simple.
That was quick.
Yeah. Torren, my son. You like that?
That was the express.
That was definitely.
Heaven, for example.
Stargate.
Here you go. Here we do it again, okay?
Express.
Okay, here we go. I'm going to
Masters.
use heaven. Who have died? Tell me someone you know. Oh, Sharon Mother. For example, I'm going to take it. Sharon Mother, what? Okay, let me go. Device, come out now. Come between my hand again. Okay. Device, come out. Please open up the Stargate. Please take me to see Sharon Mother now. Oh, hi, Mrs. Are you Sharon Mother? She said, yes. Did you know Sharon misses you? She says she knows she never leave her side. Oh, it's so great.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. What message do you want me to pass on to Sharon? Love her and never forget about what she have given to her. Oh, that's nice. Mm-hmm. And she not alone. Okay, say not alone. I'm there. You need to talk to me. You know what to do. Think of me, and I'm there. Oh, sound like the one that say, "Just call my name." She said, "Yes, that's it." Dang. So you look different from your physical. You look bigger, brighter, you're taller. They say this is my true form made of light. Okay. So is this heaven? Just one of many. Okay. So that's why you don't incarnate. She said in time, but not at the moment. And how about your thing? Oh, don't want to see them person. About ask about the relationship. They say, oh, don't want. I like to be alone. So okay. Yeah, I feel like no one is. No, this is my heaven. She said, because my heaven is about me, about being here. I'm happy, and I want to talk to anyone unless I want to, and always breathing easily. I said, okay, so the learn the thing. I see. Well, that's it. I just want to show you the team what we can do. We can visit heaven. And can I go back now? She said, yes, Stargate, take me back. Boom, there you go. See? Now, many said, well, if I go and don't see it, okay, you can still talk to them. That's why in our group, it's very important that we talk to the right so we can talk to them. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Seeing is not there. They can grab you. You can feel them and you can talk to them. That's good enough. Who cares if we see them or not? But those who see them, but we don't really care. You know why? Remember back in the day before we had television, what do we have?
Theater.
No. Radio.
Radio.
Yeah, that's true. Radio was definitely first.
So some of you might be in radio mode, not in television mode yet. That's fine. We may start, you got to start somewhere.
Yeah.
That's my point. Does that make sense now, everyone?
Yes.
Okay. As long as you receive the food, that's why you have to eat the manifested food to open up your mind eye. Those who see it, those who don't. So who cares? As long as you can communicate, as long as you can feel, that's all it matters in Stargate. Right, honey?
Oh.
See, children can see, can hear, because they pure. When I say pure, they can be imprinted easily. But as a dog, we have issues. We have doubt sometimes. So the spirit start us from somewhere. At least we can hear them, we can feel them. That's great. You see? You see now? You see what I'm doing?
Yes.
Do you see now we can go to heaven? But now I try to go to hell, but the device say there's no such thing as hell, so they can't go to hell.
Right.
You know, it can only take its place of because that is beneficial. The reason is the universe does not create hell. That's why the universe create happiness, because if anyone's in pain, the universe feel pain. Does that make sense? We're connected to the universe.
There was a priest
Hi,
that
baby.
talk about that actually. That
Wow,
says hell does not exist. It was something that they created actually to scare people, basically.
wow. You gonna color your hair with
That's why
color?
you YouTube find out
What
where it is.
color? Purple. Oh, do it, son. That's my baby. Let's do it. Let's give him purple color. It's amazing. Okay. My son gonna get a collar, purple collar. Okay, any other training? Any other method? Invisibility, levitation. Okay, Barame, please change my body to become lighter and lighter. Let it levitate now. See what I did? You can do it with your eye open or your eyes closed. What's the difference? Well, when you close your eye, you get more of the effect. If you do your eye open, you're gonna get the effect too, but it's not that. In comparison, quickness is closing your eyes. Then periodically say, Barame, please change my body to become lighter and lighter. Let my body levitate now. See it? You have to blow the right palm. No, you can blow the left palm. Can you blow into the air? Yes. Whatever you want. Any question? That means you know. Then just say again, Barame, please change my body to become lighter and lighter and let it levitate now. Or you can say, let my body be happy now. That's fine. You can say, Barame, become lighter and lighter, let my body levitate now, let my body be happy now. Then invisibility. Barame, please change my body to become invisible, invincible, bulletproof, rocket-proof, and super strength now. Then repeat it again. Barame, please change my body to become invisible, invincible, bulletproof, rocket-proof, and super strength now. Was that easy? Did I get it right, Barame? Say yes.
Yes.
Yes. That's how. What's that, guys? I guess it must be hard. Is it hard or easy?
It's easy.
It's easy.
Okay. How about you who have issues? Barame, please make my dick big now. Yes.
My wife will run away from me. I'm not in contact.
She said if it get any bigger, she gonna run.
She will run for real.
She will run for real. That's what I said. I don't think I need any bigger.
Barame, please put love spell on all my oh, my baby, my love, please.
Ah ouais, ouais, ouais.
There you go.
Ça repose, hein, ça repose.
Yes.
Ça fait partie du jeûne aussi.
So
C'est
cute.
important. Hein.
Reposer
pendant le jeûne aussi, c'est important. Ou moi, j'aime bien être actif. Comme ça, je pense pas que j'ai faim, quoi.
So do you see now? Okay, how we do it? How about holding the black hole? Barame, please manifest a black hole in my right palm, on my right palm, left palm, and make it weigh about 200 pounds now. 2 black hole, how are you? Fine, see, it's heavy. It's cold. Okay, that's enough, black hole. Return to your realm. Yeah. See? You remember you are the child you created? My photonic child. Let my photonic child come to my palm. My child come to my palm. All of you. My snake, my wasp, my everything. Let it weigh about 10 pounds each. Oh my goodness, you can feel it. See, from there. Okay, my child, go back and play. It's gone. If you already manifested, you can just ask it to come back to your palm. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Good. So remember, everything controlled by your spirit is already in you. Law number 3, you're one without that is. Oh, look at my cute baby. Papa, I love you, baby. Cute. Yeah, Peppo. Do you see now? Gia, did that make sense? Gia? Any questions, Sarah? How to do what I just did?
Yeah, everything's going good. I'm gonna be getting the Q6 probably today.
Okay.
All right.
Or I'm gonna order it today. Yeah.
Okay. There's Q6, the Q spiral, there's all kind of stuff. But
I was gonna ask you a question about what does Unimetrics say is the Q6?
the Q6 basically is more a fractal version of the Q spiral. The Q spiral is more durable. That's the difference. And they both have the same equality of power, but one is made for durability by design. So if you drop the Q spiral, it does not break. If you drop the Q6, well, it won't break, but if someone step on it, possibly it can bend or whatever, you know. But the Q spiral not. It will withstand durability. That's what it's designed for. But some people love the Q6 in their design. Some people love the Q spiral in design. Everyone is a little different. That's why I designed it that way.
But both are the same color, the same power, Dr. Kia.
Yeah, same power.
Yes. Yes. Most men, they like most men like the Q because the fact that it's durable. Men are always thinking about durability because men mostly thinking about bruteness. Women, some women like the Q too, and some women like the Q6 depending on their economical affordability.
Okay, can I ask you a question?
I guess a question got she back.
I got disconnected. Okay, so about using the device. When you were talking about not wanting to do voodoo or anything like that, you know.
I'm sorry.
It's only
again. I didn't quite understand you. Repeat that again.
Oh, okay, yeah. I lost my connection, but when you use the device, you know how you were talking about like voodoo and people want to do voodoo or things like that. Like it's only for yourself, right? You can't do anything to affect someone else.
Oh, yes, you can.
Let me just say, well, let me ask you a question like specifically. Like, what if you were like in a relationship, or you know what I'm trying to say? I already know you're already reading my mind, but you know what I'm trying to say? Like, what if you want to fix something in the relationship, or you want to maybe heal the person, but they don't know. So, like, that's voodoo, right? I mean, right?
Voodoo is a power. It's like a gun.
Well, not like too bad. Not to do
harm people, to those who are trying to harm me, and protect myself from them. And I also like to use to help people, to those who help me. So I will help them too. So it is a weapon, this technology. And I'm going to be honest, if you want to help people, you help them. There's something wrong with them, Byron, please convert this person to become negative to positive. You know, now, that person over there, they fighting. Byron, please put love spell on him, on her, let them love each other now. Is it done? Yes. See? Is that what you mean, Sarah?
Yes, that's what I mean. So
It's
so it's
designed for
like
that.
power. Okay, yeah. So, but there's certain rules, right? Like as far as
What
like what you
rule?
can and can't. Well, like
There
you
is
know
no rule.
what is
Shoot, I didn't design this for someone to tell you what to do. I designed it for you to be the one. You're not gonna be their bitch. They gonna be your bitch because you're the one. I designed it for this. Cause
okay.
God.
But what if it goes against someone's free will? Like you could have like a red flag from the universe could like tell you like, hey, you're not supposed to be doing that because that's against somebody's free will.
Who
You know what I'm
say
saying?
that?
So like you
Okay,
that's in my
Sarah,
own mind.
Sarah, let me help you, sweetheart. Okay, when a man hold a gun to you and say, I'm gonna get your pussy, you better give it right now. Are you gonna say no to that man? Your free will say no. He gonna take it anyway, whether he tie you up or he shoot you, you're dead or alive, he gonna pound your pussy anyway, regardless, you know? So tell me about free will now.
Or the bank robber, if you couldn't handle the raper.
Okay, there's some laws of the universe, right? And I know you have mentioned a few of them, but there definitely is another law.
Whatever that law is, they seem to be running
Blank
away.
the law there.
I don't know what law.
Like,
I told
you
you
know what I
only
mean?
the
Like
five rules.
if you don't ask, you can't get it. If you what I'm trying to say is like it's the same way with like certain rules where it says if you're not asking then it's not going to come to you, but you have to request it like from the universe. Like things cannot be put on you without your request. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
That is true, but not true. And I will explain the two. Okay. For example, honey, a volcano explode, right? Right? A volcano explode, for example. You didn't ask for the volcano to explode, but it did. And then they're going to take you out, your family, your loved one out. Because it's called the rule of common sense. You know the volcano exploding, get the fuck out of there. Does that make sense now?
Yeah.
What?
No, you got to keep it.
Where's your free will? Can you say, oh, volcano, don't explode? Universe, please tell them don't explode. And that nigga, you're going to laugh at you. Silly, really? It's going to explode anyway. Because if you got to go to the restroom and you're going to go, you're not going to say, oh, no restroom, right? See? That's my point. You see, what you say is correct, but also not correct. That's what I'm trying to explain it too. For example, the universe wants you to be happy. It always does. So when you ask the universe to be happy, give me this, the universe will give it to you. But some people ask the universe, I want that pussy. I want her. I want this guy. The universe say, okay, if you stay in that vicinity, as long as you there, that person will come to you. Then you said, okay, then the person, if their power is stronger than you, they can override your free will. And it's okay. That's the reason I give you technology. I give you strong. I'm sorry, Michael. You too much noise, girl. It's annoying me. Okay, so I'll put you on mute. That's the reason I give you technology. I train you. I want you to be sharpened and strong. Because if your will is below their will, it doesn't matter what to say. They got one over you. Does that make sense?
Okay, so so what you're saying is that it will help me or anyone who uses the device to become stronger in their personal.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, that's
Good.
it. That's
I
why
like that. That's what I need.
It is called the will of
Thank
will.
you.
Yes. If your will are greater than them, that means you counteract their will. You can dissolve their ability and take over instantly, or transform them into whatever you want. So by knowing all of us is not strong, when we are born, we need a lot of training. That's why I create the cheat device, which is your device. It's cheating. It allows you to have an upper hand on the other person naturally. Just like you want to walk or you want to drive a car. Which one will be better for you?
Drive a car.
Why? Why would you want to drive a car? Tell me.
You can get there faster.
Exactly. And stronger without an effortless. That's the reason I create the device. I want you to have an upper edge. Because you know, as human being, like any human being, we have tendency to control people. We have the tendency to pimp people. We have tendency to your mind. Always will be mine. There's nothing you can do. We have tendency to do that. Because of that mentality throughout every species, I create this to say, hold up, playboy. No, not me. Not me. Don't do that to me. Does that make sense? That's why I create the device. Now you can say things and have the tool to back you up. Does that make sense now? Because all guys thinking about this, your mind, your mind, your mind, you all mine. True? And you, with the technology, with the method I give, you can say, hold up, playboy, I'm not yours. I belong to me. I don't belong to you. So no. So see, that's called free will and practical application with backup. You can say no to a man with a gun, but if you say no and you have a big gun pointing his head, he say, okay, we good, we good. Okay, I respect that. Do you see now, Sarah? That's why I say your answer is yes and no. Does that make sense? You're correct. Yes, and also you're wrong. Now I explain the two.
I get it. I get what you're saying. I understand.
Yes, if a horny man come after you, and then you say, no, please don't rape me, and he got a big gun and say, take off your pants, you're gonna get raped right now. I'm gonna pop you know? And then if you don't got a big gun, say, when I say no, no. See that? You see the look? That's the point. You gotta have a muscle behind you when you say no. You don't negotiate from a place of weakness. You negotiate from a place of strength. What right with my young thought of men come lang, thought of men of what the bay tate ban. Does everyone agree with me? Please help me here.
Yes.
You don't
yes.
understand, you don't disagree.
Yeah.
Agree or disagree. Please tell me. I need a feedback. I need to know you understand me. This is serious.
I understand it, but I feel somehow it's not fair for some others, you know?
That's why I'm making it fair. That's why I'm creating a device, creating a class. I'm making it fair. I don't know what fair do you mean, Ahmed? Please explain.
I mean, like I can do whatever I want to anyone, even if they don't agree, you know? And the same.
Well, that's the case. They better get a device and they better get the technology so they can disagree, you know? Fair or not fair, guys? I'm giving you a choice.
Now, that's how we live. That's why we created this space and why the foundation is created, because you worry about the choice instead of taking the choice and doing something better. It's like our only focus is the power of knowing that anyone can choose to do whatever they want to anyone. And when it comes to your turn, you're choosing to kill people. Use your blue and send it out.
Yeah,
you know,
I don't think any white motherfucker.
I'm just making it like personal, but it's really objective.
Yes, I don't see white motherfucker, black motherfucker talk the way other Asian motherfucker talk the way I talk. Cause I'm really fair, like the air and water. I say, look, here's a weapon. If you like something, you go for it, you negotiate with that person. And if they agree, then do it. If they don't agree, respect them and move on. As I tell you about negotiation, right? And then some people want to negotiate one side. That's why I give you that voodoo technology. So you can say, if they say, oh, I say, no, playboy, I got something for you. Because I don't agree with you go and I agree with you. You know, then they bring this out, say, what are you going to do now? Oh, since you say no, then it's no. Okay, then. You see that, Sarah? You don't tell a raper no if you don't got something to cock block him.
Yeah, I like that what you said about you don't negotiate from the point of weakness.
That's right. You don't negotiate from the point of weakness. That's why many men, many women get raped. Because the rape will teach you something. He negotiates with you from a place of strength, and you negotiate with him from a place of weakness, you're gonna get raped. Genghis Khan, 101. You're all mine until you're proven to me you're not mine. There you go. Children, you know what?
Yes,
You need to do it. Whenever you train them, let them know Genghis Khan 101, you're all mine. And if you want to earn a say so, you better have a muscle to negotiate
Yep.
from strength, you know?
Yep.
Because otherwise it's dungeon time. Mhm.
But you've been in the dungeon.
You see that, sir? He would take me a thought about you again. The mask, everything you want.
Everything.
Right here, like the chain here. Sarah, when I first saw that in Hollywood, how people acting, I was like, it's called a domination or something, slave and master. It's just like it's real. They do that in Hollywood. It's like a party
Yeah,
that
they do, definitely.
they dress as a mask, like medieval mask, right? And then they're all in leather, and then the female she in mask too, and she putting a change on the guy, and he say lick, he lick, crawl, he crawl. Everything he said, there was our yes. You see, that was symbolizing that's what women want our man. They don't want no back talk. And then you saw this man, he did the same thing to the women. He didn't want no back talk. It was like, whoa, they called it dominating, something like that. And they were having a party where they don't even do fucking or anything, but it was a club they have. And the people was regular, like doctor, lawyer, they were regular people, and they had their moment. They love to go to that kind and play out that particular experience, like in Neverland, their version. Torin, heard about that before?
Yes, Papa. Yes.
You heard about that, don't you? Why just there's two of you?
Yes, I have.
Wow. Yes.
Is there?
So, so that's why I want to say to Sarah, you say you have free will, then show them your free will, but with muscle.
Yep.
You understand now, Sarah? That's why I say you will, yes, you're correct, but wrong also. You're correct, you're right. We do have free will, we do have choice, but you gotta have muscle to exercise that. Otherwise, the other being will not agree with you. Does that make sense? Because remember, this is a great universe. What does the word rape mean? One-sided universe, right?
Right.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So yeah, I see what you're saying, because one time I did get robbed by I got robbed by gunpoint, you know, but I was not afraid because I was not afraid, and I basically just, I knew what they wanted from me, so I just gave them my wallet because I wasn't going to give them all my makeup and my purse and everything. You know, I wasn't going to be all afraid and give them power. So I was just like, you're not going to take my makeup, so here's my wallet. Like, get out, get lost. You know, like I wasn't afraid of them, but it's kind of like the same thing. Like, you have to be powerful. Like, you can't just be like, you know, just being afraid and all that. Weak.
And you can't blame them for doing their part because you the one, you the victim was there. You know what's going on. You shouldn't go place long. You hurt room where people get robbed, get you in that same place. So you wasn't aware of your environment. So basically when they do that to you, it serves you right, you know? And thank your robber for robbing you. It taught you a lesson.
Yes, it did.
That's revenge.
Mm-hmm. And you're lucky he didn't grab you and pound it, you know, and come inside you. Because that's what I would do if I rob you. Oh, I said, oh, white girl, let me get some of that. You know, me and Torrin bad at doing that, you know. And you better thank us for raping you too, you know.
Yeah.
Because teach you a super lesson.
He raping, I don't.
I spanked that white booty. You see what I mean? This is the lesson, the universe. The universe teach you hardcore lesson.
Yeah, I'm excited to have that ability to be, in control like that.
Well, honey, I'm sorry to say it, the way you just say is totally wrong. Let me teach you how to say the right thing, okay? You already in the control of the universe, of your spirit within. You got to trust that. So you don't need to create any control structure. Like Torrin say, the spirit will talk to you. And the spirit will never lead you wrong. Because it always wants to be brave and strong. And sometimes you go through bad experience, not to weaken you, but to strengthen you. Does that make sense? You got spanking before when you were young, by parents, but it taught you.
Yeah, Dr. K, talking about suffering, we are the best. We survived through the genocide and on.
Yes.
We taste it all.
Exactly.
That's why nothing can affect us. Nothing can affect me because we acknowledge it, we acknowledge through it, and then we accept it, and
and we are free from it. We can make it stronger.
We become a spiritual mind, and in terms of afraidness, in terms of suffering, in terms of all the bullshit, I just become normal. I see the world just like nothing. Just compared to what I've been through to what you've been through, it's nothing. The world now is just so beautiful.
Exactly. It have everything you want. Bad, good, and the ugly.
Thank you, iPhone. We missed you. How are you, my friend?
His name is Jesse Bessie.
Jesse Bessie. I know. I just call you iPhone. My Long Beach partner.
Yes. And do you see
I was going to ask you another question. Can I ask you another question?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So this past year, like I've been fired 5 times from 5 different jobs, like way out of my control. Like I was doing pretty much like trying to keep the job, and they just kind of wiped me out, like blinded me, like really fast. And it was like I had bad experiences from that, and I'm kind of wondering, like,
I'm going to tell you what's going on. That's why we create devices to put spell on the people, because you're trying to be see, you got to understand, Sarah, you're a white person, because in this culture, America, you can be mad at me or what, but mostly this is the truth of what everyone is feeling. They feel like a white person will always thinking like this. You see, you got to prove them that's not true. Not for all white people. Okay, some is true, some not. So you got to prove yourself that you don't think this. I'm better than you type mentality, but you're thinking this equality to them. When you're thinking that, they don't fear you anymore. They actually start accepting you. They feel it on the subconscious level, because mostly white Americans, they come on with this attitude like, oh, when a person trying to come on to have this automatic feeling, subconscious feeling that they have to control or keep that person down. So a lot of race in America, in the melting pot culture, they sense that from the collective. And that's why they react even in job, in business, everything. Oh, a white woman, she will cut your throat, this and that. You heard that saying before, haven't you? And they whisper among each other because that's a taboo that has happened and basing on the subconscious experience. It's happening. So by you seeing that, so you have the devices, so I can put spell on people, magical binding, spell, this and that, changing from bad to good. Really, I do that because I want to teach you how the world works. If you own the technology, you own the spell, you own the world. Your world and their world. That's just the way the ball bounce. So welcome to Booyah, You guys, you guys don't need to be chicken shit. Take your power and use it. What's the point going through life if you don't use things like that, something so advanced? How the hell are you going to be king or queen if you don't use it that I'm teaching you?
Yeah, that's real talk.
You can't be scared. You're going to get raped. You want to be raped?
No.
I raped somebody to show weakness. He like it. He turned me into a vampire. But you got to show you the bigger vampire. So all the other vampires get in fucking line, Admit it. We live in a vampire world, okay? Everyone trying to have leverage over another person. I say, fuck this. I want to have leverage over them. Get the right tool, get the right knowledge, get the right method, and own their ass, or else they own you. Choose. You choose. Own their ass or they own you. What do you want? Have you not read from the movie called You Are the One with Jet Li? I'm not gonna be your bitch. You're gonna be my bitch because I'm the one. There you go. I like that. So you see them try to work against you, Bottom May, please put love spell on them. Let me love me. And let them love each other. Let them not talk shit about me. Is it done? Yes, done. Own it. You can change water into wine, to medicine. We all made of water and air. You know what to do. Own it.
Okay, that sounds good to me. That's what I need to do.
Oh my goodness. Because if you don't do this for yourself, who will? Tell me. Now, self-help yourself. See, I give you knowledge and power to use it because you want to be their bitch or you're going to let them be your bitch. Tell me, what do you want? What you happy with? If you don't do nothing, you are going to be a bitch. So don't get mad when someone calls that white bitch. That means white slave. I own her. I can pound whatever I want. Is that what you want, to be pounded? And you told me you believe in free will? So prove that you have free will. You know? You can't just say free will and don't actually act on free will. What is free will mean? That you agree with your choice, you don't agree with their choice, you know, and then you bring out your magical ability and transform the choice to show that you are real. You see? Anonymous. Okay. You cutie. I say cutie, honey. Okay, you'll get your mind. Monkey. Hiya. Okay, Sarah, does that help?
Yeah, because what you were saying about like people, they think you're a threat.
Okay, gotta go. Okay, there you go. Good, go ahead.
Yeah, because people do think that you're a threat, and you're right about that, because you have to like in my experience, like I've always tried to like play under them, like, you know what I mean, like play under them so that they won't think I'm a threat. But at the same time, it's like you're losing who you are, like having to pretend all that stuff, and it's like exhausting. So the best thing is to do is to make them love you.
You need to control them white people and show them who's a dominant white person is. You know, you set your own goal. What do you want to do? You want to be illogical? You want to be unhappy, or you want to be happy and super logic, and show them dominancy. You say you came from Nazi bloodline, then demonstrate that. Use that. Show your inherited integrity, you know? Because you know what Nazi into? Voodoo with technology, correct?
Right. Yeah.
And immortality.
Okay, and I was listening to what you were saying about the white people, and a lot of it is true, because I when you started talking about that, like a few things came to my mind, like a lot of things like sibling rivalry, materialism, how that happens, like where people get materialistic and they see what other people has, and they, like sibling rivalry, like that. Like that's just a small part of and about white people. Like it's just a small part. But like just to let you know, like me, I started also considering, like, I look into people's hearts. I don't just want to take somebody down just because they're getting
hard. Sarah, you don't understand the truth. Let me show you, my dear.
Okay.
Once you know their goal, you know everything about them. Guess what I just said?
Exactly. Right. You have to know their goal, right? And that's why I sometimes see some people, I know they don't have good, it's like I know that something's not right about them, like they're either trying to either use me or like trying to, like, I don't know what, but they're just like, they don't love you. You could just tell they don't love you. And if they don't really love you, like, I don't want to be around those kind of people.
But you gotta understand what love.
But I don't want to
Sarah, this is why you don't understand love. Let me tell you what love is. The word love is not the way you think, my dear. The word love is about meaning acceptance without judgment.
Right. But at the same time, since you're a Scorpio, I'm a Scorpio too, but like we have to read people. Like if I can't read them, like I don't know who they are. Like, and that's kind of confusing to me.
It's not
So
confusing,
I don't know.
If you can't read people, okay, you ask them, what is your goal, my dear? What is your over goal? What is your end game? Once you know your end game, you know them. But how about for lie? It's okay. I will tell you. They may say this, say that. My over goal is simple: to make you powerful, to teach you how to be the best control freak on the planet, teach you to be an egomaniac superversion on the planet, and to teach you to become super healthy on the planet, body, mind, and emotion, and to make you whole, 360 degree. This word whole does not, well, it's spelled similar to your whole, right? But it also, the word whole meaning 360 degree, meaning complete. Does that make sense?
Yes.
See?
That's right.
Same
And
word.
so you're right.
Mhm.
So you're right. So like, for example, like when you look at somebody or you can tell somebody, you want to know like what's their goal, what is their end goal? And
Well, that's
what if it's mostly like,
That's why I taught you how
Okay.
to read people. You go over there into the park, ask the Bible to manifest their body, you like by and talk to them. Or you can and you can talk to your device. Your device will tell you about you interrogate your device about the person, then the device will tell you everything about it. That's why. It's more than one way to skin a cat. And if you don't like that way, you can just desire to know them, then your spirit will let you know them instantly, knowing without knowing, through your intuition, impression, familiarity, language, pattern recognition.
Okay.
There's more than one way. If not this, you don't like this, you can do it this way. What way you like, I teach them all, But however, in our group, we not do any strange thing like take life or this and that, like human sacrifice, animal sacrifice. That we don't do in a group, in our community, because life is equality. Does that make sense?
Yeah. So, but do you agree, like, so you don't think that deep inside everyone is good, like deep inside, like everyone is good in their heart, like really when it comes down to?
No, there's
What?
no such thing as good and bad. This is why you don't understand. Let me define what good and bad is.
You're right.
Okay, you have what we call, there's people who like to kill people. In the military, what happens if your commanding officer say, shoot that bitch, if you don't do it? Is that bad or good? What happened if you don't shoot? Come on, anybody can answer. What happened if your commanding officer tell you, shoot, and you question the order? What happened?
You get shot.
You get shot.
Oh. Okay. Right, following orders.
Yeah. Good or bad, it don't exist. It's only truth. It's only your goal. Your goal and the truth of it. You're living it. So set a goal.
So how do you know? Okay, so how would you say, like, which people you know, like, for example, like, who I will let into my life, like, you know what I mean? Like, as far as.
Sarah, hello. I just answer you. Know their goal. If their goal and your goal is the same, you're good. If their goal and your goal is different, you're not good. If you can't accept their goal, they can't accept yours. So you'll work against each other. Underwater. Underwater. You're underwater. Wait. Her answer is so simple to answer. Ain't that amazing, Kali? Kali? Was it easy the way I answer it?
Yeah, you use good illustration.
Am I amazing? I
Yes,
don't,
sir.
I tell them there's no good or bad, my dear. The question is, what is the goal? If you can accept the goal, that means good. You can't accept the goal, that means bad. Everything they do is toward their goal.
Yeah, that's true.
Mhm.
But if
So
you have to pick one goal, it's not a good match, and that's not gonna work.
you got to know their goal, like in the Nazi era. Why? For you look at from historical point of view, everyone say the Nazi is bad. I say, how can they be bad? No one can explain me how they can be bad. They're all doing their duty. They have a goal, and the goal was sold to the people of Germany, and they are actually executing it. How can it be bad? If they all accept the goal, that means they're serving the goal. That means they're doing good. If they accept the goal and not following through to the goal which they set, then they're doing bad. They're not loyal. That means they need to leave, that particular zone. If they all in that time accept the same goal, they doing their thing, how can it be bad? Tell me. Do you see? Do you understand what I'm saying now? It's about the goal. The goal is like a lighthouse to guide the ship. So if you don't like their goal, you go to a goal that you like. You set a goal that you like, that's guiding you. Does that make sense now, everyone? Am I in how you see why I'm so badass? Everything is simple and straightforward. I don't know why people make it complicated. Everyone see I'm talking we're talking to each other like we're talking to a 5-year-old. Does that make sense?
Mhm.
Sarah, do you understand good and bad now?
Yes, you're saying there's no good or bad. It's just the goal. What is the end goal? That's what matters.
Yes, the end goal. That is correct. If you don't resonate with the end goal, like a serial killer, his end goal is to pound your pussy, kill you, and then cut you up. So you don't resonate with his goal, then get away from his goal. Don't be in a place where he hunt. Unless you set a goal to hunt a serial killer, okay, then you follow that goal and you hunt them down, you take them out. Then you go to another one, go to another one, you go to another one. See? So is that good or bad right there? There's no such thing, my dear. It's only watch the book. What do you want to do on this planet? This is Sim City. Welcome to Sim City, Sim Universe. What do you want to do? You can't die. If someone shoots you right now, cut you up right now, you wake up in a new body. Seriously, no joke.
Right. And is the goal the same? I mean, is the soul contract, is it connected to their end goal, more or less, or no, it's over two separate things?
Yes, no, it's one and the same. You came to this world to have fun or to do something or to build something. Your life contract will tell you because you will start having interest in something. You feel it, you desire it. Like some men just love to help people, Some men you haven't met a serial con artist? They can't help themselves. They love doing it. Have you ever met a serial killer? They love doing it. That's their calling. And there's people who are serial helpers. They love helping people. That's their calling. A serial houseman, they love to build house. That's what they like to do. To give them purpose. Do you understand that? What do we call the people in the military? A serial what? Come on. A governmental paid serial killer. True or not?
Well, I actually work with some military, but I'm a contractor, and they all they're just basically order followers. So I don't think that they really have their own brain.
No, it doesn't matter, my dear. I say they are serial killer. Government pays serial killer because what they are trained to do. What are they trained to do?
Okay, to kill and to follow orders, basically.
Kill, correct. Once you kill more than one people, what you are called naturally from the eyes of world point of view.
Serial killer. Yeah,
exactly. That's right. She getting smart. I can't believe it. I'm a, I'm, I'm a serial,
And
I'm a serial killer, baby. You better recognize. Soldier boy. When someone say they're a super soldier, they telling you I'm a super serial killer. That's what it means. What the? Every step you take, every move you make, I'll be watching you. Oh, can you see? Your pussy belong to me.
Uh-oh.
And then the opposite can be true, where the woman sing every step you make, every move you make, your dick belong to me. Yeah, I'm like what? Anyone getting away is slash, slash, slash. Oh shit. Slash, slash. Oh, what's going on here? Because that person's mission, you become that person's mission. You know, you have a name for them. What's that called? Obsessor. There's a movie that made. There's the movie that made the person will hunt the person down, and you know only that she talked to that person. Anyone get in the way, she slash them up. She killed them. Is it Instinct or something? There's a movie, you know, Fatal Instinct. Or maybe I'm wrong, but there's people like that. So, and I found nothing wrong with it. That means everyone, please don't talk to her or don't talk to him, because to do so, that's death sentence. Draw a circle. We should come this way. We all go this way, because someone is watching her, and then you get in the between. Slash, slash, slash. Oh shit. Sarah, do you see that there's no good and evil on this planet? There's only goal. What is the end game? That's why. What is another word? Or what's your intention? You hear a lot of people say that, right? It means translation. What is your end game? Hello? Hello? What's wrong with her? So do you see now, everyone? Do you see now? It's about the end game. What is your end game? Again, you ask a person, what's your end game? In other words, saying, what is your intention? Translate that. What is your end game? What is your end goal? That's it.
yeah, that's right. I remember you saying that there was no good or bad. So you're right about that. Thank you for reminding me.
Just like today, I don't know what this motherfucker was doing. I don't know who the hell he is, but I think he was a troll. I don't know his name, whatever, IS something. And then when the code name was Henry. Everyone know what that means in the group. And you see now, you gotta understand, Sarah, there's a lot of xenophobia going on right now. Because as you can see in the world right now, you gotta know people in game.
What's xenophobia?
I'm sorry, I can't hear you. I don't know what she said.
What is xenophobia? I don't know what that means.
That means to be afraid of something. My goal is to let you confront what you fear and embrace it. Let it become your strength instead of your weakness. That's why I give you advanced technology, so you can cast spell and dispel and summon at will. Yes, I'm teaching you voodoo super magic. So what? Because that's what super soldier do. Combine magic with technology. That's what we do. So that's what being super soldier is all about. And I don't know about what you guys think about super soldier is, but I don't think the white boy is super soldier. You know, because we inject serum, we like Universal Soldier combined with Star Trip Trooper, combined with summoning video game, you know, and we like the Super Nazi and Stormtrooper all combined into one. That's us right here with the Force on our side. And also Star Trek combined it. That's called real super soldier, right? And shamanism, I combined it. So we like jack of all trade and master of all. Jack of all trade and master of all. That's what super soldier is. Technology, we're proficient in it. Magic, we can do that too. You know, we can work as a team, we can work as a lone wolf, you know, either way. Remember that movie called The Sentinel? Who saw that movie called The Sentinel? It's a long, long time ago. Where a guy, he can see what the birds see, he can project his consciousness, and he can also transform himself into other being, you know? He's like shaman. He learned that from the Brazilian or Amazon people. Does that make sense now?
Yeah.
That's a super soldier right there. In Cambodia, all the super soldiers, they do magic. In Cambodia, they do casting magic, this and that. They have all kind of protection spell. Jesse, tell them about Cambodian military. That means that the Yun Kapia, that the mean crew. They have the crew, the teacher. Is Jesse there? I see his iPhone.
Even in Filipino, I've seen they have like they actually do spells, so that way if any member and the jail cell try to approach them violently, they're automatically ready for them.
Of course,
even the prisoner are afraid of the jailer.
Mm-hmm. You have to understand white people, black people, Christian, Islam, Hebrew, Chinese, Japan, Cambodia, Thailand, Laos, Burma, India, Tibet, Mongolia, Turkmenistan, Russia, European, all the European nation, Italy, Germany, Belgium, France, Egypt, Libya, Morocco, doesn't matter what country you're from, Crete, Sicily, let's go some more. Did I say Spain and France? All the country, all the world, okay? Including Saudi Arabia, Iraq, Iran, Afghanistan, Pakistan. Oh, I'm naming country. God damn, I didn't know I know so much. Australia, Super Africa. Guess what they're all afraid of? All the world. Say it.
Death.
No, man. Voodoo.
Oh.
They go by many names. Hoodoo. Voodoo in Louisiana. Santa Maria in Mexico. Monocum in Cambodia. You know, wizardry, witches are the priests and the scientist force of Asia and all the world. Do you think the scientists does not do voodoo? You do? They do. The Sun people, you see? The Catholic. They are afraid of it. Because you know why? Because it's real. And whoever master it become the ruler of this galaxy, this universe, this planet, this star system. So what do you want to do? I'm giving you access to it now. So use it. And I see the white boy, I just want.
Oh my God.
Hello, 911? Yeah. Yep, Torin, we got one for you. We got a white one for you. Yeah, throw him in dungeon. Okay, throw him in dungeon. Lock him up. Here come the camp. You see that, Sarah? That's how it is. we get triggered. A lot of super soldiers get triggered, but I trigger every day. My trigger is powerful. Sarah, have you seen some trigger before? See, a lot of people can't handle the trigger, you know, for some reason. I don't know what's going on. So you see how I do it? We do like Saturday Night Live Living Color. I know a lot of people get triggered left and right, and I be triggering too. I super trigger and out trigger them, you know? And I like to go and act a fool in front of them and see what they do. So I hope you understand now, guys. There's no such thing as good or evil in this world at all. It's only in game. If someone in game does not resonate with your well-being, don't play. Don't entertain it. Go to another in game that resonate with you. Some people in games to help people. Some people in game is to hurt people. Some people in game is to help people in their own way. Because everyone think they are justifying right in their own mind, like the serial killer. He's in a game when he go and kidnap hooker and stuff, he doing the world a favor. See, he's justifying it. That's his end game. But if you don't like his end game, don't play. Don't play in that area. You know, and go do something else. Make yourself wealthy. My end game is to capture serial killer and sacrifice them and eat their liver and lung, whatever, and increase our demonic, our super energy power. You know, this is the dark side of me speaking. I'm going to ask you, Jesse, are you there? Mom, Jesse. Jesse, hello. Can you hear me, Jesse?
I was busy.
Okay, probably. One thing to defeat a serial killer, once you capture one, you send a messages, you sacrifice them. And you do it on YouTube. You grab them, you take the liver or the heart, and you eat it in front for the world to see. And you say, I'm having serial killer for breakfast. Now I absorb all his power and knowledge. And then people like, all the other serial killer like, so if you are a serial killer, you're gonna be my dinner, super predator. And that's it. That's how you do it. But the best part of it is you can project the light body and eat them here, and they die for real. The quantum touch. Do you see that? When you do that, every day, like, what the fuck? You know? Like, whoa. See, you got to show them your end game is greater than their end game. It's more potent. Do you understand the game now? Do you?
Yes.
Right. That's the training. I don't want you to be afraid of a serial killer. You become a bigger serial killer than them, a bigger predator. Because I told you, you negotiate from a place of strength, not a place of weakness. Do you understand me? No? Mm-hmm. So that's why we do training. All this training we do is to send them a message, don't fuck with our community. Don't fuck with our people, because we're going to fuck you up. You like that? I send a message to the white girl whose goal is not in line with our goal. We're going to fuck you up. You will see. You know? We going to mess you up bad. We're going to hurt you bad. Join us, or we're going to kill you in one way or another. That's not a promise. That is a goal. You see? By us becoming strong together, I'm training you to become a super serial killer community. It's only have one objective, to become stronger, better, you know, in everything that we chosen that community to do. And guess what that is? Our training become better toward the light body, because when you have light body, you have superpower, you see? And that will allow you to have leverage over all the other who don't have superpower. Mm-hmm. And we have crypto in our community. When other communities see us, they don't want to be left behind. They will join us. See how smart it is? You got to understand people desire. They want to have power. They want to have leverage. They scared. That's why people want power, because they scared others will have power to control them. So they don't want to be the bottom feeder. You understand me, all of you?
Yes.
Do you want to be the bottom feeder where everyone steps on you? Tell me.
I don't know.
No. Do you like white serial killer want your pussy and cut you up?
No.
No. Well, Weck, I'm sorry to say. If you say answer no, then proven no. Develop yourself, empower yourself, become a better predator, a super predator. You know, you have the technology now, you have the means. Then that will inspire you. I hope. See how I inspire you? I use real world reality. I don't pamper you like a parent does. I'm not here to be your parent. I'm here to be your pimp. That's different. I slap you. Your booty, I slap you. You know, let you experience pain. I put you through training. All this to make you strong. I don't do this to make you weak. Okay? I train you to make you strong, to be ready for your choice, whatever choose you want to do, to better who you are, to become better. Just I'm preparing you. Teach you about the world of magic, the world of casting spell, the world of the technology, and de-spell and summoning this that I'm teaching you. How to manifest, how to do this, so you can use that to help others that you want to, that you choose to. That is your goal. I'm not interested in this or that. I'm interested for you to be equal, not to be below someone. You understand? I'm not interested for you to be above someone. I'm interested for you to be equal with everybody, with the alien, with the reptilian, with the gray, with each other. If you don't know what they know, how the hell can you be equal to them? Tell me.
That's true.
I like that. I like that. Equality. I like that. It makes you feel safe and good to be like that.
Of course. That's the whole purpose of all this. You see, the way I approach you is according to the 5 rules. Rule of existence, rule here now, rule of one that is. In order to be one with all that is, you have to be the equal. You understand now? One mind, one heart.
Yeah.
One consciousness network. What you send out is what you get. So everything you choose, and all you people, hold on, sorry. In rule 5, everything changes to rule 1 to 4. That means everything changes to the unchanged. So every one of you basically will understand now that the whole diamond of equality is to be as one. You can't go and tell a serial killer this or that when you don't have something to back you up. When you say like this, pain, and that man fall, oh! Then you can smile. Does that make sense? You tell him pain, he start feeling pain, and she start feeling pain. Now you have leverage over them. You quantum grab him. You will hurt. Oh, maybe I've been in my way. Oh, someone is hurting me. I am. Who are you? I'm your worst nightmare.
Freddy
Do you understand now? Gabriel, do you understand now? I'm teaching you how to grab someone. This literally your life is in their hand. Now you understand what the word means. You understand now, Sarah? You understand, Sharon? This is what it means, that your life is in my hand.
Yep.
That's why I'm teaching you everything I know. Y'all connected. We're taking advantage of it. You see, I'm not prejudiced against any white race, any black race, any Mexican, any Asian race. Do you see now? Am I a giving person? Tell me, true or not true?
True, because you're giving us a lot of help, like information.
Am I playing favoritism? Yes or no? Exactly. Do I love all of you equally? Accept you equally, in other words.
Yes.
Do you see that, Sarah? Do I accept you even though you're white?
Jeez.
Sarah, do I accept you equally? And Michael?
Yes.
See? That's how I teach. I practice what I teach. My goal is to bring you into equality. That means equality not only to the human, but to them also, the alien teacher. See? the alien teacher. So I bring you all the good stuff, you know, because I was trained in their military and then Nazi, the galactic Nazi reality. So I bring out the good stuff, you know. Hey, sharing is caring. That's all I've got to say. I'm sharing you because, again, rule number 3, we all wanted all that is. That's the reason I'm sharing with you, because you are part of me. And what really keep me going every day is something happened to me. Yet I complete my mission. My mission was basically to realize that you have everything and to teach you how to use it. So who's going to do training today with the group? In the evening, practice, not training, practice. In the morning, you train with me. Any subject you need to train in, psychology, philosophy, healing, Stargate, manifestation, this and that. You need a sharpen, you need a review, you come to me and I train you in the morning. Does that make sense? That's why we have to talk. Does that make sense, everyone?
Yeah.
So I train. And please, the word training, I mean purely sense. It's not being sarcastic. Like somebody use the word train, they put a train on you. Like one guy take turn on you, or like 3 or 4 go take turn on you until you can't calm no more, you know, like that. I don't mean it. I don't mean that kind of train. Gabriel say, yo, man. Well,
Superman.
You see the word whole, it means several things. When I say complete wholeness, it's spelled similar too, W-H-O-L-E, right? Whole, that means the whole means round. Wholeness, that means, so, but the word whole also, she's a hoe, right? That means she's a whore. True or not?
True.
So I just want to make things clarity. I don't want to be confused because a lot of vocabulary is similarity, the way it come out, but you know, it means differently. That's why. So I don't want to be, you know, misunderstand, you know, because naturally we have tendency to be perverted naturally in a group, but I just want to separate the idea. What I mean is this, so it can be clarified. So there's no misunderstanding in translation. And you know how our group is. We talk about pimping, slapping, dick and pussy.
Okay.
It's a natural talk in our group. And I don't know about other people. I don't know what's going on with their thing, but the truth is this. I'm here now. You're here now. We're going to help each other get through this to become more of ourselves. I want you to know everything. I want you to have all the technology from the super soldier from the future. That is, I was taking an Angkor Wat, you know, and I went to the future, and they lived there, and then they brought me back. Now the way the people time travel as a collective, they would put you in a crystal chamber. It has AI. It will link with your no brain, and then somehow it project you into the past. It project you into different dimensions, so you can influence and teach others, or you can project you into a physical body that you can walk among that civilization. It's strange thing how the future people, they time travel. And I'm talking about time travel is a leisure, it's a fun thing. Also for assisting other time. That's how they do it. So what it is, the chamber is like you go into this room, there's several infinite number of rooms, right? They all have the same setup. They have people in chamber. The people are like, and they hook you up. Think about the metric. Think of similar to the metric, you know, the movie, but it's made of crystal. It's chamber, and people go inside there and they interface with the crystal chamber, internet interface with the AI of the future, you know, and then all of a sudden it projects your consciousness. Then and then the light come in, and the way I sit, then the tunnel light open up, and then you come here. That works. So there was many of this room. Some of them in floating platform, like in space, some in underground, some in city, and there was people just basically a trillion of human beings. They love to travel into the past, love to travel into parallel dimensions, to observe, to interact, to learn, or to give knowledge. That's how they learn. You call them walk-in. Does that make sense? For me, I'm considered to be a walk-in by definition.
Told y'all.
No, I don't think it was a shape in a chair. It was more like a chamber.
Right. But people's reference, like chip chair is the reference.
Yeah, it's more like it's like the chamber open up, and then it looked like cylinder. It's organic. It when you the best I can say is remind me of who been into the MRI machine.
I have before.
Yeah, remember how the chair come up and they lay you down? It's like that. But then it will adjust to your body, and it's organic and absorbing you because it's biomechanic technology. So it absorbs you in, and it out of chamber, and then it'll be light glowing. You know, then it's to the next thing you know, see a lot of bright light. From my experience, like you hear this feeling, the sound like you're falling. It's like a falling sound, like an elevator. And the only thing you experience, remember Stargate. You experience that in Stargate. Remember that? You feel like you floated in something, pulled you in like that. And boom, you're here. That was it. And then the AI will talk to you. I mean, they talk to you where they are with you. That's right. It's how it talks. So you can communicate with it and stuff at all times. So the people are known as called travelers. So I'm a traveler. From your perspective, you call me walking. So what do you think about that? Does that make sense now?
Yeah. That's awesome.
Walk-in. Yeah, a traveler. I'm Traveler 001 reporting to duty. I come from the year 6,575,000 and for the year in the future. How can I be a service? I'm ready to pimp this world for you. And then travel 002, travel 003, travel 04, and so forth and so forth. Travel 1 million. Traveler. In other words, other people in this time are called walk-in 001, walk-in 002, right? Do you understand now, everybody? Any question on the training, anything? Remember, if you can't remember today, we have tomorrow. We always have tomorrow.
Okay.
Tomorrow's Saturday, so I'll be working tomorrow. Sunday, I'm doing double shift. Even travelers, people from the future has to work if you live in your time. That's the reason I'm trying to get everyone to do the crypto, doing this community. Now you understand the goal, right? Light body, super soldier training, or super soldier practice, SSP, super soldier practice. And then you call it SSP, and the other is, crypto. Sarah, you planning to get Q6 or a Q spiral?
Right now, just the Q6 right now, because I want to just get started already.
Okay, great. Okay. The thing is, do you understand the goal now? Equality. Life is equality. That's why I don't encourage killing or anything in here, but I encourage us to heal, to help each other, and to transform people, to complete their goal. If the goal is not aligned, it's okay. We stay away from them. Okay, we still bless them, we still love them from a distance. Does that make sense? We accept them from a distance.
Yeah.
And we hope and we transform to keep their health and well-being good. It's all matter. So that is the key secret. Love them from a distance to those who have different goals in us, and bless them may become successful in their own goal as we become successful in our own goal. Does that make sense? Our goal is to become more of ourselves, to have to train, to practice a like body, super soldier practicality, and do the crypto, and we help each other. That's pretty much. So do who training, talk to Sharon them, those who do practicing tonight, you can. I give everything. In the morning, I will train with everyone, go over whatever training we need. And in the evening, you guys practice with each other. It's you helping yourself, okay?
Definitely.
You helping
Practice
yourself.
it.
You talk to the council member who want to do practice, who not, and work it out. Talk to Torrin, he's the council member. Sharon, see, work it out. To Monica, to Carlos. Does that make sense? You work it out. But in the morning, I'm definitely helping you going over any training you want. I'm here to make sure we are on the same page. Like what I say about Stargate, you see how I did it? It was easy. Okay. And then what happened
Yeah.
you don't see, that's fine. You can feel, you can still talk to them. And in time you will see. So we don't force it. Let it happen on its own. You don't force a flower to grow. It will grow in a long time. Does that make sense? Oh, we can water it and give it what it needs. The rest, God is in charge. That means your spirit is in charge, you know. So we don't worry about anything. Okay, I'm done.
All right, thank you, Dr. Kim.
I'm out. I will stop the live stream right now.
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Stopping the
Thank you,
recording
Dr.
now.
Kim.
Dr. K.
Yes. The
See you
live
later,
stream
Papa. Thank you.
stop. Excellent. Okay, you can stay on as you want. I'm stopping the live stream now.